Welcome to my channel. If you guys are new, make sure you guys subscribe, hit the notification bell. If you are not new, welcome back to my channel. Welcome.
Right now, there are more than 140 unsolved murder cases in Jacksonville, and that's just between 2017 and 2018. Action News Jack spoke to a mother who lost her son to gun violence.
Hey, Shelly.
Latasha Hobbs said her son Maurice Hobbs was shot and killed.
Good morning, Crystal.
Every day since his death, Hobbs passes out.
Alright. Something I am using is like burning my eyes. I want to say it's probably this stuff. I have tried it, and last night I put it, and I feel like you see this right here, and it's on both sides. So I'm not going to use that anymore. It is an eye cream too, so I might stop using that for a little bit and see if that's it. Hi, June Dawn. Good morning. Did you guys see? I got a notification yesterday that somebody was commenting on my video from yesterday. So I clicked on it to see what the comment was, and I guess it was a new viewer, but she was upset because no one was greeting her. I guess I wasn't greeting her, but it was she was watching the replay, and I'm like, oh my gosh, she probably thinks we're such jerks. Good morning. Morning, Danielle. Yeah, so I commented, I'm sorry you got the replay, just come watch us tomorrow. We'll be live in the morning over on YouTube. I hate that. I feel like man, they don't get the wrong impression. Like, I promise, I'm not ignoring you. Oh gosh. So Shelly sent me a look last night. Shelly wants to do this look. I don't know if she sent it to me because she's not sure exactly how to. Oh, what kind of mask was I? I did a mask too. Is that hard? You know, it's not hard to make the channel. It's just hard to get people. Hey, Luanda, it's hard to get people to watch because they don't want to leave Facebook. You know, a lot of your friends, if you have Facebook friends, they don't like to leave Facebook for some reason to come watch. I had one person say that watching a live video on YouTube eats more data than it does on Facebook, which I don't understand why it would. Like, you would think that it's still live streaming, like it would all be the same, but I'm not sure why it would be that way. But doing the video on YouTube or doing a channel is nowhere near as hard. Actually, it's kind of cool because you have more options, because with Facebook, it's not necessarily. Can you play music? You cannot have music in the background. You can play it, but the thing is, you'll get hit with a copyright strike. Like, if you, let's say you played it in the background and that was like one of the big things that your video is based on, they will take your video down, or they'll hit you with a copyright strike, meaning that you can't monetize your channel. But if you do any like monetary gain, you'll either have to share or give to the person that owns the music, or they'll just go in and mute. They'll give you an option to mute just that section of the video. So if you ever go back and watch some of my videos, you'll see or hear in some sections maybe there's no sound. That's probably why, because I had something playing in the background that belonged to someone else. I'm like, dude, you know I didn't make that music, so it's the same stuff anybody can hear on the TV. Like, anybody could have listened to it. You don't have to, you know. I think it's funny, you know, but I think it's because they don't want people making money off of someone else's content, which is understandable, you know, because you can't monetize videos over on Facebook. So YouTube you can, if you have enough subscribers. They don't just let anybody monetize their videos. Like, I'm not even to the point to where I can monetize my videos, so I still have a little ways to go. It takes a lot. I heard that they were deleting channels that had no activity on them, which is crazy, because there are people that have channels because they watch other channels. So it's like, what? Because I think all you need is a Google account to have a YouTube account. That's it. Yeah, I did a sheet mask last night. What did I do? What sheet mask? I think it was like some kind of a chocolate probably had no nutritional value for my skin whatsoever. Some kind of like chocolate scented mask. So me, Sophia, and Layla all did a mask last night. So she had on, but when she opened her mask, because I bought her a gift set for kids, it was like a 3-piece mask set, and one of them was a sheet mask. Oh, I see, Crystal. I didn't know that. But yeah, so she had she did her sheet mask already. I heard glitter masks are bad, so bad. But yeah, so but the mask she picked last night was like a. It reminded me of, I want to say icing. Like it was like thick, kind of like icing for a cake. But it smelled like strawberries. It smelled so good, like strawberries and cream. And she had, it was so much in the pack, like you had to spread it on your face. So she got Layla and was like, she had one finger and she was, yeah, I'm using the phone right now. So that's what I'm using. You can use the phone. But it was so funny because she was trying to put the mask on Layla and she was like literally one finger. It was like taking her forever. Layla was like, it's gonna be dry before she's done. The comments are much faster, much faster. There's no lag, which I love. I love. Yeah. Much better. I'm going to put a little bit of color corrector where I have some redness, and I'm going to color correct that red spot. At least I know putting this stuff on there won't irritate it because it's got that good for you stuff in it. Alright. Why are Subaru Outback owners always smiling? I cannot believe it's the last few days of the year. Like, wow. It seems like this was a very long year just because of all the stuff that had happened this year. But on the same note, it was like very short. Like, it went by fast. It's so hard to explain when you think about certain things. It's like, wow, this year went by so fast. But then you think about it in other ways and it was like, oh my gosh, this year was like so full of stuff. I heard, Shelly, I'm so sorry. That sucks. People should not be like that. Those people have nothing better to do with their time. They're so miserable. They want to go to other people's videos and make them miserable. I've had a couple of people do that this year too. So I feel you, man. I can't stand that still your glitter. That's the spirit. That's the spirit. So the look I'm doing is not something that I created. It was not even something, Shelly sent it to me, but it's not something that Shelly created. It was something that she got off of Instagram. And I'm going to show you guys the picture. I don't know who the original creator is because she cropped it where I couldn't tell. So if you guys know who it is, you guys are more than welcome to tag the person that created this look so you can let them know, because Shelly is also going to do the same look. She's still in my look. Isn't it pretty? I had to wear my blue-green contacts today. So that's the look we're doing today. I say we because Shelly's doing it too. I thought it was pretty. I still have some looks that I need to do that Andrea sent me. I did one already. So I'm going to do one this week. But then there's one that Allie did. I still am going to do. It's this like candy cane stripe. So pretty. But I may alter the colors just because Christmas is over. So I might do more like a brighter color with it. But still do it. Shelly sent me a couple of looks, but that one was really pretty.
Received this statement from the owner saying, "We extend our deepest gratitude to our employees, guests, and the
going live at 9:15.
who have shown so much support for our team and Derby on Park throughout its history." Now, owners Jonathan Cobbs and Dwayne Belikoff bought the restaurant back in April. According to a release we received, they've already notified all their
Alright, so now that we've concealed some of our problem areas, we're going to do, see how it's even still a little swollen just where those red spots are. Before I went to sleep last night, I used some of that eye cream, and I can't remember if we got this from Ipsy or BoxyCharm, but it's Belief Pete Miracle Revital Eye Cream, and it says it improves skin and all kinds of stuff. Like it says, Believe in Truth, Pete Miracle Revital Eye Cream, improves skin's elasticity, dermatologically, I couldn't say that, tested. Yeah, well, it's not working so well on my eyes, so we're gonna stop using that. Okay. Oh, that is so sad. The wildfire victims are getting ran out of their homes. It's just tragic.
More than 20,000 structures. Many families are using money from FEMA to move from motel.
That's terrible. Didn't you say you had 3 of them? What did the third one say? Did anybody report them?
We're not equipped to negotiate the disaster benefits.
California was already facing a housing shortage.
Shelly, you've got to get these when you get around to going back to Ulta. These Juvia's Place palettes, I'm telling you, you're gonna love them. You got to get in on those. Shelly was, I know, she was so upset. Like when she was done with her video, like I was still live. Of course I was still live. Who am I? I'm Lois. She come over here and was telling us like what happened. I'm like, oh, I cannot believe that. That is so rude. Hi Anastasia. Like I said, some people are just so miserable that all they want to do with their time is just make other people miserable. So you can't take to heart what they say, because that definitely isn't. They had no business saying that to you.
This Christmas season, tablets. How about light bulbs that are connected to the
I said yesterday, when she came back and said that they said that to her, fat people shouldn't, or why do fat people wear makeup? I said you should have said, I don't know, why don't you ask your mama? I would have been a smart aleck and just said that and laughed about it, and then I would have blocked them. Was that palette created using the was that created using the James Charles palette? You're welcome, June. Yeah.
And which gadgets put your privacy at risk. I'm Clark
Certified Jacksonville's most accurate weather forecast. Action News Jax, first alert weather.
You're gonna get the Troll Patrol up in this mug. Troll Patrol. That's so funny.
There is no rain, at least on the northeast Florida side of things, and just some pretty colors as we're waiting for the sun to come up here on Thursday. Those temperatures a little bit warmer along the coast in the lower 60s. We got the 50s inland because of a northeast wind that's dragging those 60-degree water temperatures directly over the coast. But it's a relatively mild.
That's so funny. Don't get my mom started. Oh goodness. She'll never let it die. I had to tell my mom, like, I have to keep telling her over and over, like, Mom, chill out. Like, really, just ignore people. I am not bothered, girl, not bothered.
Over eastern Camden County, east of I-95. If it sprinkles on you, there's not going to be a whole lot to it. This is lifting to the north.
Her dogs are so sweet, y'all. They are so sweet.
Potentially as early as about 9 o'clock.
I need to stop using up all my foundation. I'm going to have to buy some new one.
We're going to see those clouds increase, but along with the cloud cover is coming these warmer temperatures as well.
You don't know how good it feels to actually use a foundation and not have to worry about, she is beautiful. It feels good to have a foundation. You don't have to worry about whether or not it's looking disgusting by the end of the day. You know what I mean? I'm so tired of wearing these foundations, and then by the end of the day, it was like cakey. There was one time we had a church event. Oh, it was a birthday party, that's right, at the church for one of the little kids at church. It was a toddler party, and I had to bring my kids. And when I got in the car, I wore my makeup all day, and I can't remember which foundation it was, but I was like looking at it in the car before I got out, and I was like, dang, my makeup looks so bad. Like, it was all oxidized and broken up at the bottom, like around my chin, and oh my god, it looks so bad. And so I appreciate this foundation so much. You have like no idea how much I appreciate this foundation. So glad that I finally found one that will actually last all day. And I didn't even realize what a gem it was until we drove back from Utah, because Amanda had it on, and like I said, it was like a 35-hour drive had we just drove straight there and back. Hey Andrea, what's up, girl? How's your back feeling? So I was wearing a different foundation and she was wearing the Because foundation, and I was like, how does your face still look good? I have no idea what she did. I'm like, yeah, I need to start wearing that foundation more often. 35-hour drive. And actually it was longer than that because of the fact that we stopped. One place we stopped for a couple hours, and we stopped and ate a couple of times, and gassed up a couple of times. And she's having her surgery today. Alright, and then Nani is, let me see what that says. I have my
smooth ride here as well on 17 Blanding Boulevard. No delays, and you saw the ride on the Buckland. There's a delay-free commute as we check those travel times, looking pretty smooth on 10 eastbound as well.
Thank you, appreciate it. What's your real name so we can call you by your real name? What is today's the 27th, right? Alright, so we've got Nani who is getting out her defibrillator removed, and you said they're opening her chest up. And then for Lawanda,
the famous holiday dessert is made with dried fruit or chopped candies with spices and nuts. It's believed the first fruit cake,
Swarse, is that how you say it?
in Rome. Mail order fruit cakes were first available in the U.S. in 1913.
Keep us posted, Lawanda, on how your mom's surgery goes, okay?
More parking is coming to downtown Jacksonville. We're outlining plans for this brand new garage at West Forsyth and Main Street.
Ears down. Alright. I like that brush I used. It was a Morphe.
From Syria, and the chances are looking slim that we'll see any immediate end.
R86? I think that's what it said. So even with I think I only used half the foundation I normally do using that brush, which is so cool. So I usually scoop it up and put the rest of it in a thing. Oh gosh. Well, I hope it doesn't go. I hope nothing goes wrong. Your poor Nani. She has been through the ringer, hasn't she? Like, dude, she just wants to go play cards and stuff. Like, let her go. Free Nani. So Yvonne's other half is he started chemo yesterday, guys. So remember to keep him in your prayers, and you know, just hoping that that's got to be so hard to do chemo like in your mouth, man. I'm sure he's gonna like lose all of his like taste buds and like. Can you imagine? Oh, food is such a like. Oh gosh, like food is like life, right? Literally. So to eat something and not be able to taste it, that would just kill me. You know what I mean? Like, can you imagine not being able to taste your food? Or it hurting because you're eating? That would upset me so bad. Like, what do you mean I can't have the steak you're eating? I gotta eat what? Soup? I don't want chicken noodle soup. I don't want that ribeye you're eating. Man, I feel so bad. No, all jokes aside though. I haven't heard anything yet. Yay! Oh my gosh! That's a praise. Let me write that down. Did you tell her that we prayed for her yesterday? Suzanne, right? Yeah. A praise. Suzanne goes home today. Okay. You did. That's awesome. Bet your son's happy, isn't he? I feel like I got something on my contacts and they are blurring up. Scotty called. How's he doing? Where is he stationed at this time? Thank you. Yes, like the video. He's in Trinidad. Okay. Oh. I don't know how you do it, girl. How long is he going to be gone this time?
You're watching Action News Jax right now. Your time is 7:26. We'll have a check on your first alert weather.
I might need to take these contacts out. I feel like they're blurring up. They're fogging up.
Investigators have uncovered new evidence in the murder investigation of a local Navy chief. Earlier this month, we told you a Danny Beard was arrested in connection to the death of Andrea Washington.
That concealer just like covers everything. I love it. 11
Beard is due in court on Monday. A popular Five Points restaurant is announcing they will be closing down temporarily. The owner of Derby on Park says they will reopen.
Yeah, so I pulled several pallets today because I really wasn't sure which ones were going to do the job. So I pulled several pallets. One of them is one we got from BoxyCharm. The rest of them are Juvia's Place pallets. So I might have to pull a color from here and a color from there. And I might be able to get away with just using the Juvia's Place palettes, but there was an orange in that Violet Voss palette from BoxyCharm that I thought would be really nice for today's look.
From now through January 2nd, they're offering their Toyota service. All you have to do is call the number on your screen.
Blended. We are blended.
Some are safe up to 10 miles away.
I'm going to go ahead and take this sweater off. It's warming up now. These lights get kind of warm. I've got 3 of them going, so it's like...
Jacksonville Beach, a great shot here. You see a little bit of blue sky at the top above the banner there, and then there's the sun. It's shining through some
coffee. I finally broke down and got some like liquid creamer, and it was vanilla. Was that vanilla? I think it was French vanilla. Is what it was. French vanilla. Makes you feel French. Did you take a picture?
Right now on the Buffalo Bridge, things are delay-free, looking smooth there, so that's a green light. We do have a traffic alert on 9B going southbound right past
Alright, so you want to tap out your concealer, make sure you don't have any of that like gathered up into your wrinkles. Oh, that sucks. It wasn't permanent, was it? Like, does it go back to normal? Was he able to taste now?
At 7:30, the monumental turnaround following a month full of losses. That story coming up next on Fox 30 Action News Jax.
Wilson Children's Hospital is a proud partner of Action News Jax Family Focus.
Oh wow. Yeah, you probably could only taste certain flavors, huh? But I would think that hot peppers or lemon would burn. Right? Wouldn't it like burn where he got his treatment? Just don't they get blisters and stuff from that? That breaks my heart. Oh. This is the Maybelline Master Fix Satin Perfecting Powder. I love this powder. I found Walmart had them on sale, and it wasn't even every Walmart. It was just like this one Walmart. So I bought every one of them. I was like, that's a good deal. I'm buying it all. Oh, that sounds so good. These contacts are definitely fogging up on me. I have not tried anything almond milk. Y'all keep talking about almond milk. It's making me want to try it. And this contact is definitely fogging up on me. Do I have drops over here? Yeah. Alright, hold on. Alright, let me see. I probably have makeup on my...
on the CRV. On sale for just $229 a month. Do not
Got my drops right here.
Clearance savings this week at your local Honda dealer.
This is Fox 30 Action News Jax this morning. Local coverage you can count on.
See if that fixes it.
Right now at 7:30, a Jacksonville fire marshal is being ordered to stop raiding strip clubs. The settlement
What?
in a lawsuit filed by a local strip club.
Plus, a mother of two gunned down right in
A Jacksonville firefighter is rating strip clubs. That is just odd. Why? What the heck? Oh, Joe's gonna go work in a strip club today. How crazy is that? He has to do some repairs.
crashes out there. For the most part, weren't you looking good?
Like they've done a lot of
trouble spot on 9B that's going to slow you down just a little bit.
I'm enjoying this mild temperature morning, huh?
You have to fast?
What we had before Christmas,
Aw.
we were in the 30s and 40s. A little bit of cloud cover moving over us now, giving us some pretty shots.
almond milk is
Here on the
good.
First Look Sky Game Network. This is St. Augustine.
Yep. I'm not worried about Joe working in a strip club. I trust him.
We're just passing sunrise here.
I've done told him if he wanted somebody else, he can have them.
Down toward the horizon. We're looking from the White Room on the First Look
He ain't
Sky
looking.
Game Network out over the Matanzas River. The temperature along the coast
So I mean he's worked in there before, so it don't bother me none. He thinks it's crazy, you know, because his sister had done stuff like that, and he thinks that's ridiculous. But I even joke with him sometimes. I'm like, so you get to talk to any strippers while you're there, and he was like, he just shakes his head. Good morning, girl. Scroll up. Let me see.
If you live anywhere from Brunswick, Jekyll Island,
What about your sister-in-law? Or about the prayer? Yeah, I saw that. I got Nani on the list.
Over the next hour or two, but it's not going to be a lot of rain. Hour by hour, 59 at 9 a.m.
Good morning, Casey. Yeah, he knows. He knows.
And here we go to the 70s this afternoon, but I'm tracking some isolated.
I actually went to a when I left Cato, the girls took me out to this like Chippendale dance thing where the Chippendale dancers were dancing. And so like we've been married long enough. I mean, I'm not gonna touch anybody. He's not gonna touch anybody. We're not worried about that.
Just too far away. That's the closest camera we have to the scene.
Show up for lunch. Well, like, brought you lunch, honey. Showed up glammed. Glammed up. Radiation. Yeah, maybe that's what he's getting done. I can't remember exactly what she said it was. Maybe it is radiation. But she did say something about blisters and him having a hard time eating. The death stairs. I'd be the one that goes up in there talking to the girls. See, that'd be me. Cause you know, I mean, I'm not mean like that at all. You know, I mean, I don't. Once they realize they're not getting any money from Joe, they won't waste their time. Like, dude, he didn't even give me anything for Christmas. He ain't gonna give you money. He ain't giving you no money if he ain't giving me no money. That's funny. Oh, the fire marshal's trying to shut them down. You're gonna send me a picture? Let's see what that picture is. Why isn't my picture pulling up? Alright. There we go. Ooh, the orange and blue, yes. Right, exactly. And he's there just working, so it ain't like he's going in there willingly. And believe you me, he'd rather not be in there. He'd rather be working somewhere else. He said it's really dark in there. I've never been in a strip club. Hi, Rochelle.
Under terms of the settlement, Jones won't be doing surprise inspections of Wackos and 6 other strip clubs for the next 9 months.
This dude's going in there doing inspections and trying to get them shut down. Joe is really shy. You're just jealous? Girl, I think we all a little jealous in some way, fashion, or form.
Police say Eric Jackson Jackson shot and killed his
Dank, are you already done with your makeup? Hey, Jen!
last week in Lackawanna.
You're in New York, girl.
Confluences Live, and Alicia, this mother
Are you gonna be there to watch the ball drop on New Year's? Ha ha ha. We're gonna live through you. You've got to do it live so we can see it from your point of view if you are. I definitely want to see that.
And her children. The injunction was filed against her accused murderer, Eric Jackson. It goes on to say that on December 18th, the couple got into an argument over the phone. Jackson later punched Phillips in the head repeatedly.
It's just, yeah, you're right. And you know what?
Jackson was then served a restraining
Oh.
order. The next day, police say he killed Phillips.
Oh, it doesn't say live. That's weird. You know, the crazy thing is that, yeah, just exactly what Andrea said about that is the crazy thing is, like, you know, we kind of look too. It's not like we're gawking over anybody, but it's just natural, I think.
To reach out to their organization so they can help
Oh,
them
really?
plan in
You're
a
leaving before that?
manner. So another
You done any
family
shopping out there?
The same thing. The Hubbard House says leaving can be the most dangerous time for survivors and their kids.
Is the Kim Kardashian store out there still? Like the Kardashian Dash? I always wanted to go to one of their stores. It don't look very big, but just to say I went. The one in Miami, I think, is supposed to be like the biggest one, right?
A local father is making a slow recovery a month after a hit-and-run crash.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Hit-and-run crash.
About Brandon Batchelor last month when he was in a car.
Anywhere, everywhere.
That's what this morning. His family tells us they are holding
Joe hates
strong.
shopping. You should have seen him. We even look at women. Yeah, I know, right? We do. I'm like, dang, she's cute. Like, man, I wish I had a body like that. Looking like you can smash a beer can on that butt. But you know, it's just like, man, it almost makes you feel bad about yourself when you see all these like pretty women out there. Like, man, I gotta compensate with my makeup skills. Bad body, but pretty face. Oh, sweet.
The suspect was identified days later, but
Oh, really? Flagship
the
store.
office says they believe he left Florida
Heck
after
yeah.
learning he was wanted.
Who is that guy? He's wanted.
Thanks to the Clay County Sheriff's Office and a police canine. This is a new picture of the contraband taken during a Boston
Wow.
Wednesday. It includes crystal meth, cocaine, and heroin. One arrest was also made.
In Nassau County, deputies are on the search for a wanted store robber. This is a pretty clear picture of him here. Investigators say this.
My mom is gone, ain't she? Where's she at?
Electronics from several stores in the area. If you've seen him, know who he is. Call the Nassau County
She ain't
Sheriff's
around.
Office.
She's probably still asleep, huh?
At historic games 3 days after they took a Christmas Eve tumble. All three indexes soared into positive territory Wednesday with the Dow Jones.
Right, Casey? I don't think it's an insult to tell somebody when they're pretty. I don't think it makes you, you know, when you're in public, it's okay to tell somebody you totally don't know, like, wow, you're really pretty, because, number one, it's nice to get a compliment, and when you give one, it makes them feel so good. And just because you tell them that they're pretty does not mean that, like, you want them. I don't know how else to say it, you know, but it is kind of awkward when someone from the opposite sex tells you, please insult me to yours. Poor Jen, you probably get it all the time, don't you? You got it rough. I can't imagine. But you're totally passable, so. Right, Rochelle? That's the way it should be, girl. Listen, when somebody comes and they do their makeup or whatever, look how long it takes me to do it, especially because I talk to you guys. Like, they spend a lot of time and effort, you know, just to feel good about themselves. I do this to feel good about myself when I leave the house, to, like, you know, to recognize that somebody when somebody recognizes you for that, it's just, it feels good. Oh, you deal with this one. Yeah, so you know what? Honestly, you just do a little, you got to do a little digging in yourself, and you got to be able to trust him. And, I mean, unless he's giving you a reason not to be able to trust you, or not for you not to be able to trust him, now that'd be a whole different story, you know what I mean? But if that's just all you, and like you feel like that's just an insecurity, you got to work on that yourself, girl. And remember that you are beautiful. You got his children, and you know there's just a love. Even if that's a connection that you guys have that no one else will have. I mean, granted, yeah, he probably could have kids with someone in the future if you guys ever split or whatever, but those kids have you guys bonded forever. You know, that's something that you gotta remember. Like, he's stuck with you forever. Right. Somebody could be having a total crap day, and you just compliment them on anything, and it makes them feel so good. Exactly. It's like magic. I always say makeup is like magic. It doesn't really make everything go away. It just kind of is an illusion. It's an illusion. I can't tell you how many times people tell me, like, oh, you have such pretty skin, and I'm like, no, I really don't. Like, you have no idea. My skin sucks. I have, like, sunspots and old blemish scars and, like, you know, just different stuff. Now that I've switched up some of my skin routine, like, my skin has been improving, but, like, there's still, like, spots. I always feel like I have fur. That definitely was fur. Gross. I gotta go to the house with the killer squirrel today. He's so cute, though. I wish I could pet him. Hey, Allie. Good morning. The killer squirrel. Alright, I'm gonna use, I'm just going to use this eyeshadow primer today. Because, you know, I think it's almost gone. I've had this for I don't know how long. $5.
Movie release Christmas Day has received a 0% rating on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, ouch. It's only the third time that's happened this year. Why critics think the movie featuring the famous duo got such a low...
Have you guys seen that movie? Oh gosh, what's it called? The Star or something, or Star? It's a cartoon about Christmas. Have you guys seen that? It is so darn cute. Oh my gosh. So they were telling us about it in church when we were in Bible study, and so I rented it from Redbox. It's so cute. Oh, so cute. The little donkey. Did you guys see it?
What a year. Your own improvement to-do list still isn't done.
Aquaman?
At least you still have time.
I heard Aquaman was hot. He's the one that played in he was the Khal Drogo from Game of Thrones. I couldn't get it out. Me too. Go away. No. He is hot, isn't he? He's so hot. I cannot wait for that show to come back on, y'all. I'm like ready. I'm ready. They said that after this season it's going to be like a prequel type thing. Unless it's this season that they're going to be doing the prequel. I don't know. It's hard to keep up. I love me some Game of Thrones, though. I have, like, I say watched, but it's more like listened. Binge listened. Yum. In Game of Thrones, he looks really dirty because he's, like, supposed to be one of those, like, you know, natives. Like hardcore war, like, I don't know, they make him look stereotypical, you know what I'm saying, like, not like, I don't know, anyway, he looks stereotypical, like, all tattooed up and, like, long hair. He just looks like he's been, like, traveling and, like, you know what I'm saying, he's got the horse, and, anyway, so, but I hear an Aquaman, like, clean cut, like, he does have long hair, but, like, he's just, I heard he just looks like you could just melt butter on his chest. I don't know. Y'all know what I'm saying. Like, they blacked out his eyes and everything in Game of Thrones. If you saw the makeup that they did on him, it makes him look like he's really old and, like, just, like, rough. You know what I'm saying? Like, rough. So definitely look, you can tell it's not like, it looks like old time. That's kind of what the whole show is about.
A shutdown is now entering day 6.
rough.
Tish Russell talks to reopen parts of the
But man, I tell you what, when she came back,
negotiators
you like it when they look rough.
President Donald Trump vowing to do whatever it takes
Oh,
to get
Casey.
funding.
Holy crap, there's a big old ant crawling on my...
Today, but there are no votes scheduled.
It's huge. I don't want it to fall in. Bite me, thing's massive. Where did it go? I didn't squish it. Hold on, because that thing bites me, I'm going to be mad. I don't know where it went. That thing was so big. Hold on.
In fact, he said he would be, quote,
where did it go?
During a surprise trip to Iraq, the president was asked how long he believes the partial shutdown will
Where did it come from? Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from? Cotton Eye. Alright, this thing is going to be the death of me. Y'all know I don't do bugs. That's a huge ant. Huge. Do they run in flocks? Don't want it to run in flocks. Don't come eat me. Holy crap. It's gone. I'm afraid to sit at my own vanity. Oh, it is so sad. A little 14-year-old got killed. Yeah. That is so sad. Alright, we're going to strategically sit here until I find this thing.
Consumers are more interested in SUVs and crossovers. About half of the vehicles sold in 2019 will be SUVs or crossovers, according to car buying advice website Edmunds.
A lot of... Yeah, I didn't have time to watch Black Panther. I wanted to so bad. But they did like this Avengers movie, and some of them were in... Some of the stars from that cast were in there. I thought that was good. If you guys watch the Avengers movie, oh, yes. We have a guy at our church that looks just like, he looks like he's got darker hair, but he looks just like, what's the one that they did? Oh gosh, he has the shield. They all have shields. Hold on. I'm trying to think. He was the war hero and he was little and they made him big. What was his name? What's his name? Oh my gosh. It's killing me. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Oh god, this ant is gone, y'all. Captain America, there you go. Y'all know what I'm talking about. He looks just like him. And he was a teenager when I first met him, so now that he's gotten older and he's working out, he's like filling out just like them, like him.
She's currently pregnant with their second child.
You can't relate. Share it with us who you think is hot, girl.
But you gotta do it in moderation, guys. Don't get carried away. University of California, Irvine study says people who drank moderate amounts of alcohol or coffee live longer than those who did not. The study started
like Jeffree Star, can't relate.
And gave 1,600 of the oldest
Avengers coming in, and I didn't know they were coming out with another movie.
What do you think? You don't drink either of those, right?
Now, certified Jacksonville's most accurate weather forecast. Action News Jax.
You know who I never thought was sexy, but a lot of people did? You know that, what's the name of the guy? He's old now, but he's got like blonde hair. It was like long blonde hair. He used to do a lot of movies like Steven Seagal. Like around the same time, he had blonde hair. Bad guy in Black Panther's wow. Frozen 2, aww. Right now, there is not a lot of rain over the land. There is this one little speck of rain. If y'all hear me screaming, it's because this ant is like biting me, so the show must go on. This thing was very lively too, so it's here somewhere. Just an isolated coastal shower along Camden County over the next hour or two. Y'all have to tell me if y'all see it crawling up my face. So we're just gonna use the tarte blush today. And also the first day of several days when we will be tracking some afternoon and don't tell me that stop. Remember, oh my gosh, remember the time that I found that spider in that shower is the biggest spider I've ever seen in my life. I thought it was going to eat me. I don't do bugs very well. Don't do bugs very well. Y'all won't keep messing around. I ain't gonna believe you when it comes.
With all the rain scattered around the viewing area, but it's not far away. 5 p.m. Friday, you can see some light to moderate showers in southeast Georgia and some isolated activity in northeast Florida. And when this line starts to move in, this is going to be Friday evening and overnight, Friday night.
I don't think, see, ants don't really scare me as much as spiders do. Like, they don't really scare me. It's the spiders. You don't know what a spider's thinking. They got so many eyes and so many legs. I'm like, they literally can, like, go in any direction. You don't know where they're going. I don't know. Just something about spiders just creep me out. The small ones, not so bad. But the bigger ones, yeah. Oh, no. Me and spiders don't get along very well. Those and the flying cockroaches, girl. Them big ones. Woo. Oh, no, you didn't. Oh, my God. That's creepy. I had to close my coffee. Oh, God, that's so nasty. No. How did you know that, Jen? Casey, who's your cousin? Hold on, I missed your comment, girl. Let me see. I don't think the she's going around until I know. Oh, okay. So Cindy Crawford's your cousin? No way. Ryan Reynolds is hilarious. Thick men who are funny. John Goodman. Oh gosh. Andrea, you need to go find that thing. Go find it. That would freak me out so bad I would not be able to sleep. You gotta get a can of Raid. Raid is the only thing that really kills things on contact, I'm telling you. Something about Ryan Reynolds' nose I can't get past. There's just something about his nose I just can't do it. It's like it's just drawing you to his nose. You know what I'm saying? Can't get past the nose, girl.
Your time is up. And all you scams and rip-offs out there, your days are numbered. Because Action
Why are you just saying naked baby?
Is coming after you.
I don't know who Dane Cookman is.
Loopholes and con artists trying to kill us all. Action News Jax investigates. Only on CBS.
They work on spiders here, girl. You just need to move to Florida.
Hurry into Ashley Home Store and shop till the ball drops during our New Year's sale. Start off the new year with new styles for your home and celebrate with
I don't think I got bugs on me. Liv Tyler. She has beautiful lips, doesn't she?
This is home.
Jennifer Aniston is pretty.
There's no better time to get a great deal on the trucks with best-in-class towing.
Yeah, do you have bite marks? So why is it that you think that there's bed bugs there? Liv Tyler needs to do more movies. Like, I like the movies she's done. Like, almost every movie she's been in was a really good movie. Like, she picks and chooses her roles real well. I loved, oh my gosh, Armageddon. Tearjerker of the house, girl. For breakfast. For breakfast. I know, right? Yes, always makes you cry. Don't matter how many times you watch it. Jamie Duran. I don't know who that is. Second Act with J-Lo. I don't know if I've seen that one. I've never even heard of that one. J-Lo makes some good movies too, girl. That's a sexy woman right there. She can even rock it with no makeup. Let me tell you. It looks like she never ages. She's not meaning that, Jen. You're so crazy. She's talking about like from bed bugs. She's trying to find out if you got bed bugs in that room. You're so crazy. Did not mean that at all. Alright, I'm gonna do brown, so talk amongst yourselves.
Trying to keep students active in school. The Kids Heart Challenge encourages morning workouts and bringing PE into the classroom with brain breaks. Class lessons are also designed to teach kids about health and wellness.
Healthy, make healthy choices throughout life. Stuff you hope they carry through. You're giving them a base and foundation now.
It really helps because it can make you stay fit and make your brain active, so it's not really like you're lazy all day.
Yeah,
These kids are so cute.
Recent guidelines from the American Heart Association say children ages 3 to 5 should have 3 hours a day of light to moderate exercise, while children ages 6 to 17 should get at least 60 minutes of moderate to vigorous activity every day.
When you're headed to work this morning, here are the 3 big things you need to know. The Senate back in session this afternoon, though no signs of a deal in place to end the partial government shutdown. President Trump and the First Lady and the team aboard Air Force One.
These people in the White House, they need to get it together.
In Iraq and in Germany yesterday, and we're outlining when a new parking ramp is set to open in downtown Jacksonville. Rich Jones, News 104.5 WOKV.
Sewage polluting our local waterways.
The problem it can create and how long it may be before we start seeing the effects.
And from the Action News Jax Personal Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Corey Sima. I'm going to show you how long the 70s stay put in northeast Florida and southeast Georgia, plus tracking when the rain moves in. That's coming up next on Action News Jax this morning.
What a year. Your home improvement to-do list still isn't done. But hey, at least...
Have any of you guys got that notification from YouTube yet? Did not talk so much. I think that's hilarious that they're telling people not to talk. Like, you would think that that's what they want you to do, is to chat. Somebody needs to write YouTube and say, stop trying to mess up my game, dude. Like, that's why you come here to watch live videos, is so you can chat. It's so dumb. Why wouldn't they tell people not to chat? You would think they want the interaction, you know, for creators to interact with people. I'm gonna have to correct that eyebrow because I feel like going a little too low.
This time of year,
Hey, Mom.
time to celebrate family and
Good morning.
we reflect and think of how we
Jim Carrey is hilarious. I never thought he was sexy. He just was not the sexy type. But he was hilarious. I love every movie except for The Majestic that he's ever done.
in every neighborhood, but with more work left to do. We are grateful for the opportunity to serve our family. And
That was a total letdown.
Merry Christmas.
And have a happy New Year.
I did some other shopping this year. One for you, one for me.
I love it.
I got us a little something too.
Yeah.
Yep. One for you and one for me.
I love it.
Oh, actually, that was supposed to be for me.
I love it.
And I love that. You love
I
it.
love it.
I like that.
It's the GMC Denali season upgrade. Get over $12,000 total value on this Sierra or the specially equipped Yukon when you finance through GM Financial.
From all of us at Action News Jax, happy holidays.
Hero and Herald is proud to sponsor closed captioning for our community. We are proud to be local and part of this community. Our families are here, our roots are here, our future is here. And we are here for you. Call Herald and Herald, 251-1111. Don't settle for less than you deserve.
This is Fox 30 Action News Jax this morning.
Plus, a historic restaurant closing its doors, but it may not be for long. The new concept owners are...
Yeah, I think I'm going to take these contacts out because they keep fogging up.
Thank you so much for joining us.
My green ones don't do that. My gray ones, they don't do that.
I'm Letitia Bailey.
I don't know why these ones are.
Happy Thursday to you. We got your weather and traffic every 10 minutes, as always. Action News Jack's first alert meteorologist Corey Sema, Derek Odom 2 watching the roads for us this morning. JIA, a little bit of cloud cover out there, but overall, beautiful morning, right?
We've got some nice shots on our Skycam network, and just a little bit of clouds out there filtering the sun.
Beautiful sunrise. You know, it's warmer this morning than it's been practically all week long, and the warming trend is what we have in store. It's not over yet, but it is going to come with a little rain. But none now on the first
Yeah, I heard it was supposed to rain.
Jacksonville International Airport. The blue sky is there, and you can see it up at the top, but it's just some high, thin clouds that we got over the rest of us. So we'll call it partly to occasionally mostly sunny for this morning, and temperatures warmest along the beaches at 63 Fernandina, St. Augustine.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and color correct. Happy, happy birthday, happy, happy birthday, happy, happy birthday, happy birthday. Yeah, let us know what day is your birthday, because I missed a lot of the conversation. Come here and we will sing happy birthday. You're not doing anything on your birthday. Changing diapers and playing video games. And cooking dinner. Wiping butts. It's on New Year's Eve. You're New Year's Eve, baby. So close to being like New Year. What time were you born? Do you know? Like you could have been a New Year's baby. You know how they always say first baby born on New Year's, and you'd be all over the news.
You can see in the distance there, given that a green light right now.
Alright, let me. I'm gonna just fix. I gotta fix the little spot on my brow before I go finishing this one. I feel like I made a boo boo. I made a boo boo.
Congestion there, as only one lane is available as you head southbound there on 9B. Nearby over the Buckland Bridge, not seeing any problems at all. Look at this, 67 miles per hour. You make your way southbound towards Mandarin. Delay-free commute, of course. Holiday traffic, no school buses out there, so making things a little bit easier. This is 95 through St. Johns County, and it's delay-free from the Flagler line all the way up to County Road 210. That's the very latest from the Keith Pearson Toyota First Alert Traffic Center. Russ.
Cell phone activity and bullets. Two pieces of evidence investigators say link an ex-boyfriend to the murder of a local Navy officer.
We told you earlier this month when Danny Beard was arrested in Andrea, Washington's death. Action News Jack's Russo live this morning. An arrest report which reveals why Beard says he was at Washington's home the night of her death.
That dude killed his.
And a neighbor tells us that he actually spoke to this man, Danny Beard, the night of Andrea Washington's death. He tells us that Beard was claiming he found the Navy officer's body inside her home. The neighbor tells us he instantly knew something was off. This is video of Danny Beard facing a judge for the murder of Andrea Washington, a Navy chief petty officer, mother of 3, and his ex-girlfriend. According to documents obtained by Action News Jax, Beard told police he was home on the night of September 16th, away from Washington, who had filed a restraining order against him just days earlier. Beard said he went over to Washington's home because he was afraid for her safety.
Why would he be afraid for her safety? He was the one that was threatening her. Stupid head.
A neighbor tells Action News Jax reporter Kevin Clark Beard showed up at his door that night claiming he found Washington's body.
Found her. Okay. Sure. Exactly.
Evidence listed in the report includes 3 live 25 caliber rounds next to Washington, a box of which reportedly was found at Beard's home. According to the arrest warrant, Beard's cell phone linked to Washington's Wi-Fi the night of her killing. Now, to have a more detailed look
I feel like I need a little bit more. This brow gel kind of dried up on me while I was playing with concealer.
Right now, police are searching for a suspect accused of shooting a teenage boy several times while he was walking.
That is so sad.
This happened just before 8 o'clock Wednesday night in Moncrief. Police say they responded.
Moncrief is not a good area over here. Moscato is very sweet, yeah. It's pretty good.
Who began shooting after the teen was shot, went to a neighbor.
If I was to choose a line, it would be Moscato, but...
He got shot in the stomach. Ran into my grandson and told him, call him, asked me to shot in the stomach.
Right now, the team is in critical condition. Anyone with information, please call police.
It is 8:05 right now. There are more than 140 unsolved murder cases in Jacksonville. That's just between 2017 and 18.
All right, we're done with browse. You know what that means? You know what that means. Time for prayer. All right, I don't know if I missed any prayer requests, but I'm going to list you the ones that we have on here, and you tell me if we have any extra ones that we needed to add. It is depressing, Juliet. Hey, girl.
She's still determined to give justice for her son.
All right, so we have Nani, who is getting her defibrillator removed. Lawanda's mom, who's having eye surgery. We're also going to praise the fact that Suzanne is getting better and is getting released from the hospital. We're going to put down John, who just started treatment yesterday. I'm going to keep my family on here.
Into Arlington after a shooting that was actually near a school. An officer was hurt when he crashed into a pole, knocking out power to neighbors. 3 18-year-old suspects are now in custody.
President Trump says
JR's going to the kidney doctor.
Troops from Iraq after a surprise trip overseas to visit troops there.
Okay.
It's the first time he's visited
Hi, Crystal.
service members in a war zone.
Pray for your nephew. He had a seizure. Oh, gosh. What's his name?
Trump had been giving the military
Or did we have him on here yesterday?
in Syria, but he rejected the last request.
I don't see him on here.
America shouldn't be doing the fighting for every nation on earth. So we're not the suckers of the world. We're no longer the suckers, folks.
President Trump says rich nations should rebuild the war-torn country, and that the base he visited can help.
He's 3. Oh, he's so. Oh man.
The local bar shop that caught fire was back open for business. Actually, Jack's was outside the Cassett Avenue location in Lakeshore.
Lane, okay.
As fire crews checked for any hotspots. A manager at Vivarette says the fire started inside a paint booth. An emergency response system was triggered and put out the fire.
All right, that's your mom, Shelley.
Thankfully, no one was hurt.
It's 8:07. Detectives in St. John's
All right.
County working to find the suspects behind the car thefts. Surveillance videos
Lawanda, your husband's uncle is still he's being buried on Friday. So Lawanda's
Summer Point subdivision were also hit. If you think you know who they are, contact the sheriff's office.
Police say a local man will not face charges in a deadly home invasion shooting. Actually, Jack's told you Saturday when a homeowner called police and told them
How's your daughter-in-law?
killed a suspect
How's she doing?
who broke through his window to enter the home in Mandarin. JSO has ruled
And
that
Lakeisha. How's Lakeisha doing?
Police are warning you to cautiously set out your boxes for.
Your daughter-in-law is doing better.
Target for thieves.
Suzanne. Lakeisha is the one that had a seizure. And then we got Christine's parents. Keisha's good. That's good. That's a praise. Okay. And then
You will soon have another option.
we're gonna leave Charity's family on here for right now.
Use it for so many years. A new 7-story parking garage is in the works to accommodate hundreds of new employees commuting to downtown next year. Actually, Jax confirmed the city has issued a building permit for a new garage at 28
Juliet.
West Forsyth Street.
If you're gonna make
Lawanda, you getting blood work done? Okay.
The new garage will serve the Barnett building and the Laura Street trio.
And I think is running out of ink.
Two 4-story hotels in St. Johns County. Officials say
And
Candlewood
then,
Suites and Sleep-In hotels
so
are
Juliet's
closed on
niece,
2.7 acres
your cousin's baby
at
girl.
Palm Road and County Road 208. This is just south of the St. Augustine outlets there. County records show Pearl Eagles LLC bought the property in 2017 for $640,000.
On the afternoon, Jack's Crystal Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Corey Simo.
Hi, Michelle. Good morning.
All
right.
Over the River City.
Let's see.
County from the Orange Park, Coastal West
Laura's
County,
traveling on Monday.
River, over the Mandarin
He's
area
her on
as
there.
well. Temperatures not bad out there this morning. This is
A nice lengthy list. That's good. That's good. That means you guys believe in prayer. You wouldn't ask. That's awesome. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and pray. So if you guys don't mind bowing your head.
Along the beaches, those
Okay.
temperatures are going to be in the 60s, and then into the 70s we go this afternoon.
Oh, girl, I know. I know. Everybody goes through it. Hi, Becky. Hey, girl. Girl, I know. If anybody knows about family drama, that would be me, the one with the large family, and the in-laws that are nuts. All right, Lord, we come to you today and just want to thank you so much just for this day you've given us, God. Thank you so much for the opportunity to be able to share prayer with each other, God, and thank you so much for the platform you've given us to make it possible. Thank you so much for the internet you provide to also make it possible. And God, I just thank you so much just for the little things. I know that sometimes we go throughout our day and we miss them. And God, we kind of have to be in tune with you to realize whenever a miracle comes through. And Lord, there's so many things to be thankful for, and we can make the list go on forever. But one thing we definitely have to praise you for is the fact that Suzanne is doing better. She's 5 months pregnant and was throwing up blood. She wasn't feeling well, and God, her fever is broken, and they're going to let her go home. So God, I just want to thank you so much for that. God, we're going to we have some prayer requests we have to lift up to you, and we're going to ask that you be with Donnie today as she goes through her surgery, Lord. They're removing her defibrillator. We're praying that you don't have to, they don't have to do anything additional, that they can have the surgery be successful, and she can go home soon. God, we're also going to pray for Lawanda's mom, Margaret, who is having eye surgery done today, Lord, for her cataract. So, Lord, we're just praying that that be successful and that it solve the problem so she won't have to continue dealing with this issue, Lord, and just be with her and help her heal quickly. God, we're praying for John, who started treatment yesterday for his throat cancer, and we're just praying that this be as easy as possible. I know it's never really easy, but Lord, I just pray that you be with him, and also for Yvonne and Jasmine as they watch him go through this, which I know can be difficult. Lord, we're praying for JR, who is going back to the kidney doctor today. We're just praying that this be a good visit for him, and that if there's any more underlying issues, that they find out what that is so they can correct it. God, we're praying for Rochelle's nephew, Blaine, who had a seizure. He's 3 years old, God. We're just praying that there not be any significant damage resulting from the seizure, and that they can find out what's going on and give him the proper treatment needed to keep these under control, Lord. I just pray that he doesn't have any more of these, and Lord, just be with his parents, as I know this can be difficult to grasp. Lord, so just be with this family. God, we're praying for Linda, who is Shelly's mom. She's sick. She's been sick for a while. God, we're just praying that you be with her and help heal her and let her feel better. We're going to pray for Lawanda's husband, Eric, who is laying his uncle to rest tomorrow. God, we're just praying for this whole family. We're just praying for healing and for strength to get through this. And God, we're just praying that you can bring some peace to this family, and that we hope and we pray that Eric's uncle knew you so he can wait for them in heaven. God, we're praying for Christine and her parents, her in-laws and her parents. Lord, we're just praying that whatever your will is, I just pray that this family is going to be okay with that, and they're up there in age, and so we know our bodies can only take so long on this earth, God, and we're just praying for strength for this whole family, all of the siblings, to be able to get through this time right now with them. And we're going to pray for Lawanda, who is going to go ahead and get her blood work results today, God. I'm just praying that that comes back good, and if there's some underlying issues that she needs to find out about, that they're able to find out in the results today, and that it's something that's easily fixed. And we're going to pray for Juliet's cousin's baby girl, Lord. She's going through something. This is an unspoken prayer request. We don't know what the situation is, God, but you do. You know exactly what's going on. So, Lord, we're just praying that you just be with this little girl, give her some protection, give her some guidance, and Lord, most of all, just reach out and put your arms around Juliet and let her know that you were in control either way, and if you've laid something on Juliet's heart, Lord, that she has the courage to step up for this baby and is able to help your will move along. God, we're praying for Laura, who's traveling on Monday and returning on Saturday to Texas, Lord. We're just praying for safe travels. We're going to pray for Charity's family. They are going through some rough stuff, and God, we're just praying for just your protection for this family. God, keep them together, guide them, help them make some decisions that's going to keep their family together, that's going to show you throughout their actions, Lord. And Lord, we're also going to pray for my family, God. I know a lot of families go through things, Lord, but God, I know that we have some issues that just need your healing, and we have family members who are You just got out of the hospital, so we're just praying for healing. We're just praying for just, you know, relationship-wise, and just, Lord, we're just praying for Tasha, and that she is finally getting it, and we're just praying that she changes her ways, Lord, and repents and shows you through her actions, Lord. We love you. We praise you. Please continue to work in our families' lives. We see you doing it every day. In Jesus' name, amen.
Months, our area could start feeling the impact from sewage being dumped into the St. Johns River. For several years,
sewage is being dumped into our river. That's not good.
From South Florida, dumped into the St. Johns River. Well, experts say it's slow moving. We could soon start to see the devastating effects flow into our local counties.
Where is that being done? I keep feeling like that ant's over here somewhere. I'm like, where is it? I'm waiting for it to like bite me. Oh, not the manatees and dolphins. Oh my gosh. Where is my under eye primer? It should be in my bin. But I'm like, here it is. I found it. I found it. Turn this back on. It's really bright and I can see it through my eyelids. So I have to turn it off whenever I'm praying. There you go. I have a certain brush I like to use for my under eye because it's so soft. It's natural. It's a natural hairbrush. So I'm like, yes, it is so soft. Oh, Juliet, I'm sorry. I have a one of those shop lights. Joe put that. I'll show you what the lighting looks like. Excuse my messy van. Okay, so this one is a shop light that Joe got from Home Depot. You kind of put it up there because I'm using a desk. This one is an extra one, and I took some Gorilla Tape and taped it on there like it's double-sided. So this is a lumens bulb that I got from like the lighting section over in at Walmart. Oh, I'm not calling him over here. He's a mess. And then I have this. It looks like a ring light, but it's just my mirror. That Crystal got me that. So that's what I'm working with. That's what I'm working with. He's in there laying down. I don't want to get him in here started because I just ran him out of here a minute ago. I'll have to video call him whenever we get done, when I'm heading out that way.
Considered along the coast, it's 63 degrees. There's that east wind at 5.
He
misses
you.
A little bit warmer than everybody else. First alert Doppler HD with just a couple of showers on it, but most of them are over the Atlantic right now. You can see the motion here. These are kind of streaming up to the northwest from over the open Atlantic, but at least right now.
All right, so now I got the under eye primer on. I'm just going to take and tap it to bring it down just a little bit.
Really don't expect any kind of shower activity over you this morning. 59 degrees at 9 a.m. That's going to be inland. Areas along the coast will be in the 60s, making our way to the 70s by this afternoon. 71 degrees.
I mean, I'm going shoeing next
74 degrees at 3.
Thank you.
Some isolated showers.
Oh, shopping for your swap sister. Okay, I see.
This is future clouds and future rain. I'm going to walk you through Friday.
Finally going shopping for your swap sister.
This evening on Thursday, you see those green dots that are generally along the coast.
Gotcha. All right, so here's the look. Let me show you guys again what we're doing. What did I do with my phone? Lose my brain if it wasn't in my head. What did I do with it? Did you guys see what I did with it? You're probably like, it's right there. Here it is. I told you. Alright.
You see most of the rain up in southeast Georgia, but some of this activity sneaking down into northeast Florida. Then we're going to see this line of moderate to heavy rain moving in from northwest.
Alright, so this is what the look looks like. I wish I saw what lips she wore with it. But this is it. So we're doing this look today. So I've pulled a few palettes out. So we're going to go by this. And I pulled a blue highlighter. Booyah! We're going to use that one for inner corner highlight. So we're going to start off by doing... Shelly sent me that, and she wants to do the same look, so she's going to do the same look today. We're going to start off by using a, like an orange color for transition. I think there was really bright orange in this one. Yep. Alright, I'm going to pull that one, but I'm also going to pull... Alright, we're going to start off in the Holy Grail palette that we got. An orange lip. So we're going to use this color here for transition. This is a lighter orange. So that's called Savage. The color Savage. That's from the Holy Grail palette that we got out of BoxyCharm. Alright, so I'm going to tap my brush into that. And you can tell they kind of drag it out. So it kind of goes out into like a V.
No problems when you don't have that school traffic. It is pretty smooth there as well as Argyle Forest, Oakleaf Plantation Parkway, no congestion there. Major roads and big three travel times are all still looking good here on 10 eastbound.
We are going to get a brighter orange. We're going to pull that into the mix. The problem with looking at some of these pictures is that a lot of times they are photoshopped, or they have filters on them to make them look brighter than what they are in person. So you kind of try to match up what you see in the picture, you know.
A U.S. trade team will travel to Beijing the week of January 7th.
When you're headed to work this morning,
And you can just tell, like they blow it out and pull it outward. So I'm going to take, we're going to go under that eye. She looks like she pulls it down pretty low too. That orange.
And the chances are looking slim that we'll see any immediate end of the partial government shutdown as the Senate returns to session this afternoon. Rich Jones, News 104.5 WOKV.
Billboard top music videos of 2018 release. Still ahead, the list of this year's top 50. What artists took the #1 spot? Stay with us on Action News Jax this morning.
Those who give their best deserve the best.
That fly! Oh my gosh! You're gonna dye your hair? What color?
This time of year, Lenny and
I did not. I think it's supposed to be here today.
We reflect and think of how we work to keep our families.
All right, so see how this kind of comes up? It'll, you know, it's a little, this eye look is definitely a little different.
Now Jacksonville,
But it kind of pulls out and into a V.
Open opportunity in every neighborhood, but
Red.
work left to do. We are
Oh no, you're getting sick.
to serve our
It's not good.
and yours.
Did you hear it?
Merry Christmas.
It was crazy. It was really close to it. It has got to be the same freaking fly. Like, what the heck? Well, how long does it take for those things to die? Sophia's probably feeding that thing too. She feeds everything. Just like Snow White over here. I know. Good job, Rochelle. I think it's attracted to my light. You know what, it's probably, I don't know if it really is the same fly. I just joke. I think that a new one comes in whenever the kids open the door to take the dog out, because they stand there with the door open, which drives me nuts. You would think that this time of year they would all be dead.
I just finished months of chemo.
But it seems like the only one that's still alive in the whole world is here.
It took about years. Treatments have gotten better, so I'm hoping for good years ahead. That's thanks to research funded by the American Cancer Society. The same folks giving me free rides to treatments, insurance advice, and a place to stay during chemo. I need that stuff.
Alright, so I'm going to take this.
And now that you do, please give at cancer.org.
I have heard that before, which is so weird. Like, really, in a form of a fly? Bring me a butterfly or a dragonfly or something cool. That's cute, though, to think about it that way. Happy New Year! It's so crazy how they go straight from Christmas to like New Year. Like, bam, it's over. But I do know, like, the holidays are, like, we're literally 1 week. It's like, yeah, at least it's not a mosquito. That's true. Count your blessings. And it's like, I know you're talking about me, because he's like, it was like right there. Come back. I think it's attracted to my light.
So look at what's happening in our area today. Investigators have uncovered new evidence in the murder investigation.
You're going live on YouTube?
Earlier this month, we told you.
Send me a message when you do. I know I can't, like, comment and stuff, but I can watch. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and just take this brush. I'm wiping it off, and I'm gonna just blend.
A popular Five Points restaurant announcing they will be closing down.
Flies are gross.
The owner of Derby,
but I don't want anything biting me.
Next year with a new concept. We told you back in April when new owners bought the historic
Flies throw up on everything he touched, don't they?
Not released those.
That movie, The Fly? Oh my god. Ooh, isn't that gross? Oh. Didn't that make you want to puke when that thing was like, oh. Didn't she like have a baby with it or something? Nasty.
AAA and Budweiser teaming up this holiday.
That's hilarious. Your grandma sounds funny.
They're offering their toe-to-go service. All you gotta do is call the number right there on your screen.
They need to come out with a new version of The Fly. Yeah, Birds was another one. That freaked me out. I still to this day don't like playing with birds too much. My sister-in-law has birds, and I'm like, oh. She can't tag you in a YouTube video, Mom.
We are going to see periods of sunshine this
She'd have to send you she'd have to send you a PM and say, hey, I'm live, and send you the link.
By this afternoon, plus we're tracking some isolated showers starting today. That hour-by-hour forecast is coming up on Fox 30.
Your grandma's slightly funny and slightly inappropriate. Got pecked by a duck at work.
Looking good. And an earlier crash on 9B right by Phillips Highway. They just cleared out all those lanes, so traffic is back open now in both directions as we track those travel times and everything right now on a speed limit ride. That's your update from the Key Station.
Oh, gross. Gross. That is so gross. Oh, gosh.
8:30, the monumental turnaround following a month full of losses. That story coming up next on Fox 30.
Birds do kind of freak me out, I ain't gonna lie. You don't know what a bird's thinking. You really don't know what a bird's thinking. I used to want a cockatoo. I did. I used to want one. I got bit by a bird and I was like, I don't want no cockatoo now. I'm going to go into the Juvia's Place palette and use the color Dakar. This one here. It's orange.
This holiday, everything I asked for is already under the tree. Tree isn't even up yet.
Oh, I love butterflies. That's so sweet. Alright, so I'm going to take this shade. We're going to buff this in.
Like this low mileage lease for current eligible GM lessees on this 2019 Encore for around $159 per month.
You know how it goes sometimes. You're sitting at a light, singing your favorite song, all of a sudden out of nowhere, bam.
Actually, I'm going to use a different brush. Use a bigger one. Slightly bigger.
You have 14 days to see a doctor or lose your insurance.
We're going to go deeper orange.
Right after dialing 911, call the doctor.
Aww. So we're saying goodbye. It's so sweet. And it's like, oh. Not trying to make me cry. I lost both my grandmas this past year. So good riddance to 2018. Good morning, Michelle.
Why would you want this experience for you and your family?
Come straight to Keith Pearson Toyota.
Where you are number one. Jacksonville's hometown superstore.
For a reason.
This is so orange.
You know what they say.
So I'm just building. The good thing I like about these palettes is I feel like there's not a lot of fallout. If you notice that, these Juvia's palettes, you really don't notice a ton of fallout. I'm gonna wipe off my brush. I'm gonna go in and just blend, slightly blend the edges. Look, there's that fly. I don't know if I got it. I doubt I did. It's sneaky. Alright, so I'm going to go in. There's a little brush. This little one right here. This is a Morphe M507. So I'm going to take that and we're going to go. Because everything we do has to kind of go into that V shape on the outer edge. So we kind of need to bring it.
Yeah, we had a couple earlier crashes, but they've all cleared away, so things are pretty clear out there right now.
Bring it down just a little, but not as far down. You have to be real careful not to go as far down as the other orange is.
We're enjoying the holiday, and boy, right now, Riverside, here we go. Some high, thin clouds, and there is blue sky, and mixing in with those clouds as well. Temperature, we're in the 50s and 60s.
And then you need to bring it up to meet in that V. But again, we're not going as high, out as far. Yeah, they are so pretty. They are so pretty. Do I have one with red? This one's more like a burgundy, like a brick red, I guess. This one here. Let me see if ones that I have a red. That one doesn't. I don't have one that's got a red. I'm really not sure which one would have one.
This is a storm system that is going to track toward northeast Florida. It's going to weaken significantly over the next 24 hours. Hour by hour, 50s inland to start this morning. You'll be in the 60s along the coast.
Hey, Yvonne. Good morning, girl. Alright, so we're going to take that other orange. How's John doing? We prayed for him this morning and was wondering how treatment went. These are they on sale again? Stop.
Still not too many cars out there. So definitely a green light right as you head out the door. An earlier crash came on 9B southbound at Phillips. They had all southbound lanes blocked for a while. It was a single pickup truck that rolled over. They cleared that.
He's there now.
The patient has been transferred to the hospital. Lanes are open in that area. Otherwise, you're not going to find a slowdown pretty much anywhere. Buffalo Bridge delayed.
Do you go with him?
Heading southbound towards Mandarin.
This palette, the one I'm using, the Afrique palette, I want to say this one was 20, and then these ones were 25. I don't know how much they are on sale, but that's how much I paid for them. Shirley trying to get all people all worked up. You got people ready to leave this video and go buy some pallets.
As Action News Jack's Beth Rousseau explains, the call claims the fire marshal used a raid as an excuse to shut them down.
The settlement says that the fire marshal can't do surprise inspections here at Wackos, and it's
I see. Okay.
for the next 9 months. Jacksonville Fire Marshal.
They're 11 right now. They are very reasonable. Yeah. You guys, they are really, really worth the money. Even at regular price, they are. So, I highly recommend them. They're lowest approved. You gotta pay your rent. Oh. Like, I can look good and not have anywhere to live, or
Fire Marshal Kevin Jones piggybacked onto the criminal warrant in finding minor fire code violations that temporarily shut them down. The strip
if you look good enough, somebody will buy you somewhere to live.
Fire Marshal didn't have the authority to
Crystal, you're so funny.
Under terms of the settlement, Jones won't be doing surprise inspections of Wackos and 6 other strip clubs for the next 9 months. And then going through other terms of the settlement, which says unless JFRD has a search warrant, they'll have to ask for permission to search inside the premises. Reporting this morning, Beth Rousseau, Fox 30 Action News Tracks.
Action News Jacks has learned a local mother murdered before Christmas had filed.
Alright, so we got them nice and deep and dark. Yeah, Christmas has really... So let's run extra 10% off.
As Action News Jack's Alicia Terrancon reports, this mother
Christmas is really... pull the number on my account.
Obtained a copy of that temporary
Feel
injunction,
so broke.
and in it they found that Nikki Shauna Phillips filed it against her ex-boyfriend. She was trying to protect her and her children. The
Alright.
injunction was filed
They're
against
cheap.
her
I know,
accused
but these palettes aren't that much, so that's good.
It goes on to say that
Alright, so I think I'm done with this particular palette. I'm gonna put this up. We do need to dip into like a brown because you can just tell that it had some brown.
Jackson was then served a restraining order. The next day,
Find which palette had that dark brown in it. Alright, so we're gonna go into the Masquerade Mini. This one.
An injunction may not be right for everyone.
When you're planning on leaving an abusive relationship, to do it very safely, very well.
Start buying early, like throughout the year when you see things that are like on sale or whatever. Rice and beans, girl. I know it. I've been there, done that.
Jackson's next court appearance is scheduled for January 14th, according to
You bought that. Alright, so in this palette, we're going to go with the color Fulani, which is the dark brown at the bottom in the corner. Ah! Okay. And so we're going to take that same small brush, this little one. We're going to use that right in the crease of the crease. So we're going to take that brown, tap into it, tap your brush off.
With the officer handling the case, he had a few leads to follow.
Alright, so same idea. We're going to take and blend. Oh, excuse me. That was gross.
It's 8:36 in St. Johns County. The sheriff's office says a man accused of reporting up women's dresses at Walmart has apparently left the state. Action News Tracks first reported earlier this month it happened at least once at a St. Augustine location. The suspect was identified days later but not arrested. The sheriff's office says they believe he left Florida after learning.
Yeah, Tex, that's a good idea.
Our streets, thanks to the Clay County Sheriff's Office and a police canine. This is a new picture of the contraband taken during a bust Wednesday. It includes crystal meth, cocaine, and heroin. One arrest.
Alright, so we're going to take the same brown and we're going to stay really close to the lash line. Like my eye is watering, which is not good. Yeah, it just made that dark brown line because my eye is watering. I'm gonna take these contacts out. Give me just a sec. Let me go get my. I don't know if it's the contacts or what.
With the Dow Jones earning 1,086 points, the biggest one-day point gain ever. The surge came on the news that U.S. consumers spent more than $850 billion this holiday season from November 1st through Christmas Eve.
More than 400,000 federal employees are working without pay during this shutdown, so banks are stepping in to fill in the gap. At least 2 companies in our area are offering paycheck relief. Navy Federal is one of them, offering a loan program for its customers. They'll give you a direct deposit for a paycheck until the shutdown ends. Neighbors tell Action News Jax this helps, but they're worried about their bills.
Everybody who's in office is making decisions.
All right.
Their pay should be impacted. Not people who are working every day.
Now,
Navy Federal
brown eyes. I feel like a different person. All right. I'm gonna work on the other side. Hopefully this eye will stop watering. But it's not my eye. I've been having an issue with my eyes watering a lot lately. It's probably just allergies and stuff. Alright, so we're just putting it in the crease of the crease. And you don't want it to be super, super dark. It's basically just deepening in the crease. Yeah. Sniff out a toy anywhere. That's terrible. Yeah, some of my kids did the same thing. They found some of the stuff.
The program will help homeowners still struggling 2 years after Hurricane Matthew. To be eligible, you must own a home, suffer storm damage, and still live there. People will be able to apply for help online or in person.
So you're going to take that same brown and stay kind of close to that lash line.
You need to follow if you're throwing out your Christmas tree. Live trees and garland can put out the rest of your trash. Just take off all the decorations. But for fake trees, you need to wait for a bulk pickup day to set them out.
Sneaky kid, aw. That sucks to have a sneaky kid, I know. I know what that's like. I do. I feel like you can't leave your stuff laying around.
Jack's First Alert Weather Center. I'm meteorologist Corey Simo. Mix of blue sky and a little bit of cloud cover over the river city on our downtown tower.
You better train them early.
Skycam network looking out over
Discipline them. Take stuff away. Because, girl, that turned into problems for you.
At 9 o'clock. That's going to be inland. Areas along the coast will be in the low to middle 60s because of an onshore wind. And it will stay.
Alright, so I'm kind of just taking that and I'm stamping it
70s though by
right in that corner.
Jacksonville, high 74 degrees, and the warm up, it's not even started.
So now that you got your little V shape, I'm gonna lightly blend out that edge real quick.
That full personal forecast is coming up in just a few minutes, including isolated showers.
Alright, let's see if I can play with this guy now.
Potential for some showers and isolated thunder on Friday. I now take 40.
I feel like that one piece.
Live look here at I-10 and Stockton still moving along smoothly. Fewer cars out and about now.
Okay, I lightened it a little.
Keith Pearson, Toyota First Alert Traffic Center, really nothing slowing you down across our area. With no crashes, all the other crashes have cleared away, so that is the good news as you make your way out the door. More good news, gas prices below $2 a gallon.
I saw gas prices were below $2 a gallon. That's pretty awesome.
Find the lowest in your area before you fill up. Go to actionnewsjacks.com. Click on that traffic tab, and you can use that interactive map to search by zip code.
A former Gator baseball player is making sure his parents bring in the new year with a fresh start. The singer posted that hinted at a secret ceremony.
Hurry into Ashley Home Store and shop till the ball drops during our New Year's sale. Start off the new year with
sorry, I put eyeliner there and you won't be able to see that brown line.
0% interest for 6 years. Shop and save today at Ashley Home Store. This is home. There's not much time. Final countdown initiated. It's the final days of Nissan's year-end event. Your last chance to load up on tech and save big on our award-winning lineup.
Anyone else having trouble with YouTube? No. I haven't had any issues with YouTube. The problem I have with YouTube is that when I'm filming, sometimes it wants to restart, which it just did. When you see on my end, like it looks like it's frozen, that's why. So I'm restarting, like resuming the video. I'm gonna get a smaller smudge brush. I just feel like I'm gonna use this pencil brush. I feel like this particular eye, because my eye is watering, and it's still watering, so it wasn't the contacts. That's just gonna have to work. I ain't worried about blending it out on the end, on the edge of the eye, because I'm fixing to put blue over that and concealer. Alright. Let me look back at the picture real fast.
I wanna be with you. Yes, I do. Everywhere you go, I wanna be with you.
The greatest wish of all is when it brings us together.
Alright, so this is the picture we're going by. I kind of feel like I need more brown. Maybe I just need to use that brown eyeliner and smudge it out. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Bring your own phone, Tony.
So I could have taken the bus.
Bring your phone, switch your carrier. Ask how you get Xfinity Mobile included with Xfinity Internet. Get started with Xfinity Internet for just $29.99 a month.
Probably need to sharpen that before I go putting that on my eye, because it looks like it's going to be painful if I don't. Alright, here we go. I need to order another brown one before I run out.
The things that matter most happen one morning and one cup at a time. Come into Ashley Home Store for the New Year's mattress sale. Save up to $1,000.
Alright, and then when I put it under the eye like that, there's a BH Cosmetics brush that comes in their smoky eye brush set that I really love. And I don't know what number it is because everything's rubbed off of it, but it looks like this. This is the best one to use for smudging out your eyeliner. It's soft, but it's stiff enough to do the job.
You can watch Dr. Phil today at 4 on our sister station, CBS 47. Covered in St. Johns County, where the city of St. Augustine is reaching out to shoppers who were mistakenly given parking tickets.
Yeah, if you guys know who the creator of this look is, tag them. Hi, Laura!
Say they went to grab last-minute gifts, but didn't pay the meter. Action News Jax.
Good morning, girl.
President Trump signed an executive order making Christmas Eve a federal holiday. Parking should have been free under the city's rules, but neighbors say that wasn't the case.
I'm thinking this is a great Christmas present, to come out and get a ticket on a federal holiday.
So the city manager says the system wasn't switched over fast enough, which is why people got the tickets, but they're now working on correcting it. If you want to max out your chances of living over 90, keep drinking coffee, even alcohol.
Do you hear these people? They're like, drink alcohol and drink coffee if you want to live over 90. That is a trip. That's gonna give alcoholics a reason to want to drink. I want to live past 90.
A big holiday gift for retailers. MasterCard spending Pulse reports retail sales rose between 4% between November 1st.
So now that we got all that blended out, we're gonna go on this side.
$150 billion. That's a 6-year high. Online sales drove the increase, rising 19% compared to last year.
What you got going on today, Laura?
Miley Cyrus married her longtime boyfriend and actor Liam Hemsworth.
Miley Cyrus got married? Get out.
3 black and white photos of her and Hemsworth on her Instagram and Twitter account Wednesday. The singer captured her photos there 10 years later. Yep, that looks like a wedding dress to me. In each picture, she's in that white dress. Congratulations. A South Florida man pretended to be homeless so he could teach the community about kindness. Love this story. YouTube star Ryan Breach.
Oh, thank you. Hi, Patty. Missed you too. Thanks. There you go. Get it all in one shot, right?
Anyone who gave him $1 or even a coin received a $100
Mimosas.
bill. The reaction to his
I've never had a mimosa.
left a lot of people speechless.
I had a cup there. Anyone to give you $1, $5, anything like that.
You hear what this guy did on the news? Isn't that
That's how it works.
amazing?
You sow a good seed. Breach came
That
up
is
with
so
an idea
sweet.
a few days before Christmas as a way to pay it forward during the season.
All right. We're done. Now, in this picture, oh my God, baby. It looks like in this picture.
Sacrifices that they made while he was growing up. So he decided to give them a present that they will never forget. Let's swap.
I am paying off everything in the bank. Also, I paid off all your debt as well. What?
Took her a second to realize it, right?
Yeah.
Brady Singer's parents.
All right, so I'm going to take this brown liner and just put a little bit on the inner corner.
Signing bonus to pay his parents back for helping him achieve his dreams. He posted this video to Twitter saying, in part, to give back to the two.
But it looks like they have that icy blue eyeliner or eyeshadow on the actual waterline. Do a smoky eye today, Mom. It's going to look like you got punched in the eye. I'm just warning you now. You alright, baby?
A few high-thin clouds bringing over northeast Florida and southeast Georgia this morning. It is blocking out a little bit of that sunshine, but
Need some
a
medicine?
little bit of light coming through over St. Augustine on the First Alert Skycam Network. It's 65 degrees and east-southeast wind today. That's that onshore wind that is
eye
going
open
to try to bring some rain later today. First Alert Doppler HD, a little line of moisture. This is northeast of Brunswick, headed toward the Savannah area. There's not a whole lot of rain with that. Plus, also the northern area just southeast of St. Johns County, too. And what we're going to see basically throughout the day today is an onshore wind. That means there could be some rain basically at any time. But I'm looking at the rain that mainly be later this afternoon focused along the coast. 66 degrees at 10 a.m. and then into the 70s we go. 71 at noon and 74 at 3 o'clock. With some isolated showers through this evening. So let's track that rain hour by hour, shall we? You can see the cloud cover over northeast Florida and southeast Georgia by 11 a.m. This is today, Thursday, and then the moisture just continues to stream over us. Here is 5 p.m. You see just the widely scattered green little blips on the radar. This is just that isolated coastal shower threat. But if you live west of even I-95, chances are really good today is going to be completely dry. We're going to fast forward to Friday morning. There's still a couple of coastal showers around, but mainly up in southeast Georgia, and maybe 1 or 2 of these well inland. But Friday evening, this is when most of the rain is going to move in. Starting in southeast Georgia, some moderate rain occasionally, and some of it in northeast Florida too. And then this line, it just tracks into southeast Georgia and through northeast Florida. but this is a very weak cold front. This is a strong storm system now that's going to weaken by the time it moves into southeast Georgia. So we're basically going to get the leftovers of it. There will be some periods of heavy rain, but it's not going to rain all night, Friday night into early Saturday morning, with most of the rain winding down by early on Saturday. There may still be an isolated shower during the day, especially Saturday afternoon and into the evening hours, but that's not going to be a washout. Sunday is not going to be a washout either. And that's your weekend. That's always in view in the seven-day forecast. The big story is the nice mild temperatures in the 70s, even close to 80 starting tomorrow and on Saturday. New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, just an isolated shower or two, but not a washout. And those afternoon temperatures comfortably in the middle 70s. You go to actionnewsjacks.com for this latest updated forecast.
Alright, I like to use for concealer is this stuff, the Come Correct Celebrity Concealer. I don't even know where I got this from. I have no idea. But we're going to use that to cut our crease today. Alright. Just want to get that out just in case. Just in case. Alright, so I'm going to use that little e.l.f. Small concealer brush, this one, to cut the crease. So, and it does look like a full cut crease, so it goes very. Next, yeah.
Is next. What to watch, brought to you by Ashley Home Store.
Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and cut the crease. So it looks like she did not blend at all. You all know how I feel about not blending. But it's a cut crease, so I guess it won't be so bad. So we're just gonna take and we're gonna like thickly apply this concealer right along the lash line. Okay, so now that you've done that, you basically just want to look up, kind of frown, and it stamps it for you, so you know where to apply your concealer. And you just fill it in.
We're proud to sponsor closed captioning.
Now I can see I needed to go a little higher with the brown, so I'll probably go in a little bit more with the brown when I'm done.
And everybody we know who purchased here has had a great experience. And so did we.
Come to Keith Pearson Toyota.
Where you're number one.
This busy holiday season, you're covered with holiday bonus scratch-offs from the Florida Lottery, featuring more than 17.5 million winning tickets. Holiday bonus scratch-offs from the Florida Lottery. It's your ticket. Claim it.
See, it's shaped kind of weird, the way that it's shaped. And honestly, it looks like it's comes out.
Use your employee discount for everyone to get a total value of $12,500 on this Silverado when you finance with GM Financial. See your Southern Chevy dealers.
The way that it's shaped, it's kind of, she kind of rounds it out.
You will find on firearms, ammo, and shooting accessories. No matter what you're looking for, Shooters is going to have it at the best price. Shooters is the biggest gun store in Jacksonville with over 7,000 guns in stock. Shooters is conveniently located on 595, just 10 minutes from downtown. See for yourself why shooting enthusiasts from all over are making the short trip to Shooters. Shooters. Stop, shop, save.
So I'm going to try to use what concealer I already have on the brush and like on the eye already and not apply any more. You don't want to apply too much concealer because what happens is it will crease on you really bad. So I'm going to just use what I have and just kind of spread it.
Hurry in during final days. Get 0% financing for 72 months or get over $11,700 in total savings on F-150. Visit your local Ford dealer.
Keith Pearson Toyota.
We let our customers tell you about their experience.
From the very thorough shopper, we have been everywhere.
Save your time and start right here at Keith Pearson Toyota.
Jacksonville's hometown superstore.
See how that covered the whole eye? Hi, Bettina.
When you're headed to work this morning,
See how I did not add any more in it. I could spread it. The whole eye. The only thing I'm worried about now is I feel like I've got a little too much, like on the inner corner. I'm wiping off my brush and I'm gonna go back in and kind of pull some of that off.
A couple of hours ago after the visit to troops in Iraq and in Germany, and consumer advisor Clark Howard is here with advice on why you should wait until after the new year to exchange or return any of those Christmas gifts. Rich Jones, News 104.5 WOKV.
Thanks, Rich. The time is 8:55. This morning in Action News Jack's Money Watch, Christmas came a day late on Wall Street. The Dow was up 1,086, its biggest single-day point gain in history. The Nasdaq rose.
All right, now we can do the other side.
There is possible progress in the trade war between China and the U.S. China's Commerce Ministry says officials from the countries plan to hold a face-to-face meeting next month. Bloomberg reports a U.S. trade team will travel to China the week of January 7th. A new study found some industries like education...
Bye, Christine. I didn't even see you sneak in here, girl.
At the end of the year. A study found 1/3 of workers take off the entire
look up.
holiday week.
Brown. But it's stamped. Doesn't stamp very well, does it? On this eye.
Movie subscription service grew faster than expected. More than 600,000 people have signed up for the AMC Stubs program, AOS program, beating expectations by 20%. And let's moviegoers see 3 flicks a week for $20 a month. AMC is raising prices.
Did you? I didn't even see you.
January by $2 to $4 in states where the program has been the most popular.
And you know, it's not been a bad
I missed a lot of comments though too. Bye, girl. You have a good day at work.
All week long. By this afternoon, some of the warmest temperatures too, into the low to middle 70s. An isolated coastal shower. We'll see.
Okay, I think I need to get a little more concealer.
80 on Friday, especially Friday evening. That's when we'll see those showers.
Action News Jax has non-stop coverage of all the big stories. Be sure to watch us on Amazon Fire, Apple TV, and Roku.
You're welcome.
Fox 30 Action News Jax is a Fox News station.
Belk's After Christmas sale is here. Up to 85% off doorbusters and clearance. Shop your favorites like Carter's Baby, Cozy Kim Rogers sweaters, stylish New Direction vests, men's and women's denim, and more. Plus get an extra 20% off clearance.
Trying to round this out right here.
Have you ever considered what braces can do? It can give you a beautiful smile that can empower you in school, business, and social situations. David and Associates have been providing quality braces and a new line for children, teens, and adults for over 20 years. Call for a free consultation.
The Chevy family. We're part of the Chevy family too.
I'm like making sure I get the angle right.
It's still available to everyone.
It's supposed to look rounded.
It's our way of saying.
Use your employee discount for everyone to get a total value of $12,500 on this Silverado.
I feel like I'm sketching a picture. Back in school when you took art classes.
Thanks to Jody, CoverGirl has created True Blend Matte Made Foundations. It's transfer resistant.
Okay, so I'm going to use what I already have. I'm not going to add any more concealer.
Foundation in 40 shades
Use
from
that.
CoverGirl.
You know what they say. The more test drives, the merrier. The Volkswagen Drive to Decide event. Get a Volkswagen with America's best 6-year, 72,000-mile limited warranty.
Alright, I lied. I'm going to use just a little more.
2019 Tiguan S for just
I lied.
Get a $1,000 bonus.
Hi, I'm attorney Dwayne.
I definitely know this eyelid is way bigger than my other one.
Rule number 10.
So every time I do my eyeliner on this side, I have to make the eyeliner a little bigger to try to thin it out.
Apartments, shopping centers, and other businesses. They may have to provide appropriate lighting, secure windows, gates, as well as on-site security. At Rubenstein Law, we offer a free evaluation of your case if you or a loved one have been assaulted.
For all these rules and more, go to RubensteinLaw.com.
Okay.
Ram 1500, built to serve. Competitive pickup owners get an average $13,909 in total values on select 2019 Ram 1500 models in dealer stock.
From all of us at Action News Jax, happy holidays.
So I'm definitely going to have to go back through and incorporate more of the brown in the crease and probably go a little higher with the orange. I know it's going to be almost to the brow, but kind of is like that already in her picture. See, it is kind of like that in her picture already, and almost I might end up pulling out that orange. It does look like she went past the brow with the orange. I was trying not to do that. I might have to do it anyway. But let's get this eyelid done first before we go messing with anything else. So you need a flat packing brush, but you need one that's got some precision to it. So what I would get is you need one that's kind of rounded, tapered. It's flat. So we're gonna start off on the outer edge. So we're gonna start with the darker blue. So we're gonna use, let me see that, make sure this swatch is blue and not purple. See, that looks purple to me. I need like a dark blue.
What happens when making a getaway is anything but smooth? Inside that box is the gift that will keep on giving. The emotional story behind the present, that's all about presents. We've got Christian, Ollie, Judy, Nikki Gale breaking down the best on the way, including...
I'm just going to use this anyway. Alright, so on the Masquerade Mini, I'm going to use the color Chai, which is the shade of blue right here.
The ladies run the show.
That's why we keep it real around you all.
So you're saying I'm attractive?
Okay.
It's really fantastic. Hope for
Oh, hey, Amanda. I don't know why I can't.
Because these people in California does.
I haven't figured that out.
When they saw a dog had been abandoned out in the middle of nowhere, and it had been crossing the highway looking for food, in danger of being hit. So when they get there, they spot the dog.
So just taking this blue.
You can see it there. It's worked its way inside this tire shop. Come on. So they figure if they just stay there and block the partly open gate.
So we're ombreing this color. I need to get in that corner, so hold on. I need to get a smaller brush. I'm going to take this little detail brush.
Too afraid to come close. And so instead of trying to just coerce,
This is one of those natural hair brushes I got from Bailey.
they set up a trap, but the dog is not going
It does kind of look purple, but I think when I put the blue next to it, it won't be
leave the cage
anymore.
full of treats so that the dog by itself starts slowly and surely walking in.
You're going to be undone by that stomach though, aren't you, buddy?
Yeah. Oh, not so fast. I love
Okay.
that the door was a little tap in the booty.
So let's go ahead and...
The dog is now in that crate. They're going to take it back to Los Angeles. And you know, they often reach out to different organizations. In this case, with the help of SoCal Labrador Retriever Rescue, we'll be happy to know that they found their hero.
13 minutes.
A happy new home and
Better get it, girl.
boyfriend to live with. Hey, girl.
This is so much better than the desert.
Yeah, you can tell she's super happy in her new home.
Carnage and chaos in a supermarket car park in the UK. I see there's a whole group of people very angry at this blue car. Seeing this, people are getting involved now. Notice how the Go Heroes around the sides of smashing onto it, just trying to get their attention, trying to get them to stop. They do anything but smashes into that vehicle again, jerks a bit more, just scrapes it.
I know, like procrastinating. I do that all the time. All the time.
Eventually they open up a little bit of a gap and they drive away this trail of carnage left behind them. They didn't hit anybody, did they? Because there was a lot of damage done. Yeah, no, 2 people were actually injured in this situation. One seriously, she was taken to hospital with
it's got a good blade.
broken back. Now, what apparently happened in this situation is the people inside that rented car had been trying to steal some alcohol, and this was them making their getaway. As yet, they have not been found.
It looks more blue on video than it does in... I mean, it looks more purple in video than it does in person. In person, it looks more blue. It looks purple on video, on camera. Okay. So I'm going to take and just build that. Now I'm going to wipe off the brush. I'm going to probably just do like an orangey looking nude. Poor baby. So I'm just feathering this inward. Alright, so now I'm going to go in. There's an aqua color in here. Let me see if I'm going to use a different one. Yeah, I'm just going to use this one. The color is Zola. This one right here. Girl, use your orange metallic there. That sounds pretty. Alright. You take the color Zola. And I'm going to take and put that. I'm going to tap it.
You literally just got done telling the story about lying on yourself for eating chips.
This new innovative workout is something that's been studied over 80 years. When they go into the next room, they just have to sit down in a chair and they're asked a simple question.
I like to totally do that. That part, I'm totally in for that.
Could you think about someone who really matters to you? And
Yes, they've discovered that people who have good, close relationships lead healthier lives. This video was put together by American Greetings. This is part of their #GiveMeaning campaign.
Alright, so I'm going to take and feather that darker blue into the lighter blue.
First off, I'd like to say that you are everything.
You will always be with me wherever I go.
I like this video because it's a reminder of just how important it is to tell the people in your life how much you love them. And it's really cool because they brought in people that are very physically fit.
Feathered, and see how it's just looking like it's ombreing.
But emotional and mental health is so important too, so it's a good reminder that you need
Alright,
that balance.
let me do the other side.
Yeah.
Christmas may be over, but the videos continue to roll in. And the gift that Millia and Caroline gave their father Dexter is the gift that will keep on giving.
Big bougie lashes.
You see, he pulls out this bear. He hugs it.
Just be careful that you're not going to take away from your eye look with the lashes that are too big. She's 4 going on 21, so she thinks.
Dexter has needed a new phone, but he won't switch operating system because with some services when you transfer
She's a mess.
the voicemails, and he holds those close to him.
She's my mess.
So Millia and Caroline decided to do this for him.
It's a good thing it soaks up the tears too.
Alright, so now I'm going to take and go back. You're back! I'm going to go back in with that darker blue, and we're going to, I tapped my brush in it, just like the tips of the bristles, and then I'm feathering it inward.
And so her and her boyfriend Trey decided to do this for her mom. She left the Philippines 25 years ago, and she hasn't been able to go back.
Oh, is this so she can buy a plane ticket home?
That's exactly right. Yeah. They decided to send her home to see the rest of her family.
Oh my God, I want to cry.
Okay, we got dad, mom, and now little sister. She wasn't going to be able to attend this next semester of school, and Big Sis said she was not going to let that happen. There's a note at the bottom of the box that says, I'm paying off your school debt.
Yeah, that's a great big sister.
Yeah, she says you will finish your program strong. That is a brilliant.
Mermaid type palette sounds really pretty. Your phone's sending comments. I was wondering what that meant. Alright, I'm going to take, there's a highlighter. This is a Wet n Wild highlighter from that like Zodiac collection that they had did. So I'm going to take my brush, cleaning off this blue I had on there. I'm just going to dip it in there, and we're going to use this as the icy blue.
100% antibiotic and hormone-free chicken is
on the inner corner.
luxurious trip. I travel with a carry-on full. Sadly, I can only bring 3.4 ounces. Silly aviation soup rules. Progresso soup, you simply must.
I know, I want to see this mermaid palette.
Home store and shop till the ball drops during our New Year's sale.
Today's a snow day, so it's so cold, huh? I'm glad we don't have to deal with that here. I mean, I'd love to see snow one day, but I don't want to be like snowed in where you can't do anything.
You don't have to. With Always My Fit, try the next size up and get up to 20% better.
Alright, so it looks like they took
Because
this.
better coverage means better protection.
Okay, heck yeah. So she like brought it down and pulled it around.
And this is Charlie still not coughing while trying his hardest not to wake Zeus. Nelson 12 hour. Nothing lasts longer for powerful love.
Okay.
Government waste. Your time is up. And all you scams and rip-offs out there, your days are numbered. Because
Snow is overrated.
is coming after you.
It's funny because everybody that's from down south is like, the beach is overrated. Not really, but 6 to 8 inches of snow. So that's how, like, what height do they say, okay, that's it, we're calling it a snow day? Like 6 inches, or what point do they start shutting stuff down? Bye, Shelly. Have a good day.
This is home. Hello, I'm Chuck Barnes at Barnes & Co. If you're injured in a wreck, your auto insurance medical benefits can be cut by 75%. If you fail to treat...
Alright, so now I have to take an ombre, that teal color. So I'm going to take the same little brush, dip it in that teal color, and I'm going to pull it
as emergency care.
inward.
For the legal advice you need. Barnes & Co. 346 help.
A tire commercial. Turn it out. 'Tis the season to save at Tire Kingdom. Right now, buy 3 tires, get 1 free with paid standard installation. Save on the season's best tire brands like Goodyear, Continental, Cooper, Nitto, and more.
This order boxy charm, sweet. Did you use anybody's code?
$75 mail-in rebate and pay no interest for 12 months on purchases of $6.99 or more. Buy 3 tires, get 1 free at Tire Kingdom.
Or did you just go there and sign up?
This holiday, be ready for the office party, the family get-together, and the
Okay.
sweater party.
You just kind of have to, you have to kind of have to ombre it in.
It's your ticket.
Accidents can happen at any time. And when you've been injured, you want answers right away. You can call Carolyn Herald 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Doesn't bother you, yeah. Not bothered, honey. Alright, I'm going to take and go back into that brown. Jeans on bus tires. Huh. Alright, so I'm going to take that brown. I got a lot of fallout from that highlighter I just used. Hold on. Alright, that's a little better. Alright, so the brown, I'm going to go around the edges.
I did not. I ended up having to get in his face and going to bleed.
Next, Judge Judy. Today at 4 on Fox 30.
Come into Ashley Home Store for the New Year's mattress sale. Save up to $1,000 on select pillow top mattresses from Sealy or our exclusive Ashley Sleep Collection. Your choice starting at just $6.99.
So when I went to Texas, I didn't know what an HOV lane was. So now I ended up on it. So dumbing it. In my defense, I was following Joe, who didn't know what it was either.
Call 1-800-444-6091.
Okay, so I'm going to take that line. I'm going to blend it out. Let me take, oh god, I gotta make sure all this blue comes off.
I love this video because not only do you see him walking across from one
Maybe I shouldn't use the brush.
and he does that, but then he does a little bit of a trick. It took him 4 days to set this up, and this is at Pietrel Dolme. This is in
There we
Miami.
go.
So this isn't exactly just going up to any kind of mountain, connecting one rock to the other.
Yes, we kind of deduced that when the top of it was like this big.
Now they did
That's
this back in
nice.
October,
That's
and he
nice.
says the best season to really do
Okay,
this is
I'm going to
July,
go back in. You know
August,
that orange that I
They said
used?
that these were like the misty mountains. They had
I'm going to go back in with some of that
and the weather would
above
change
the top of
frequently, so
that.
they had to battle that, but they did it, and they posted the video in here.
We are going all the way to the brow, like in this edge right here.
And they break out the drills, they start putting in their anchors, and this is when you gotta be absolutely sure.
And I'm gonna pull this out. In the picture, it does show it past the brow, so I guess I don't feel too bad for it.
Yeah, but wait, hang on. Sure, you attached one end, but the other end, I mean, you can't walk across. You've got to go all the way down and climb up the other one.
Alright, now over here on the other side, I'm gonna go ahead and feather in the brown above the cut crease. Oh, that's crazy.
What does a film crew do when they have a break from filming? They film a movie parody. In this particular case, though, the T-Rex dolly grip is
I'm gonna go ahead and use my little smudge brush.
trying to get there before the director does, so that he can get the shot they need. Kind of recreates the classic moments: the guy walking through, then they come down this bit, see him quick. No, go back the other way, go back the other way.
I just love T-Rex. This costume always just adds an extra spin on things.
Now, I've taken T-Rex. That is Christopher Thrasher. He's a jolly grip. And that is actually the director of the show that they're working on. That's Morgan Evans. Now, if you think that this is just like a one-up, it turns out...
Alright, then I'm going to go back in. Oh, that looks like it's really dark right there.
The crew at Chapman Leonard. In fact, you can see stars in this video as well. If you discover that the short arms can actually be something...
Alright, now I'm going to go in with that orange.
Most crews go on break and go sit at the beach.
That's what I mean. You made another film. Well, great, guys. What are you doing?
They love what they do.
This was all shot during just a 30-minute break they had. Crazy.
I don't have enough time to have a sandwiches and chips.
They're overachieving.
And then we're going to feather it out to go up.
But this is a celebration video when they reached 59,000 followers on Instagram.
Yeah, you'd have to clean it at night while he was gone, huh? Because he's sleeping. That sucks, because I bet you probably feel like you want to spend time with him and you can't. Because you're sleeping when he's awake, and when he's awake, you're sleeping. Or vice versa. Alright. Well, thank you. Thank you. Alright, so I'm going to take in... Let me just buff out and blend the edges. Let me use a different brush.
A key that unlocks your childhood dreamland.
I know, it really... It's only ever snowed here like twice, I think, since I've been born. Alright, so I'm going to go in with another thin brush, and we're going to go along the eyebrow with a lighter shade. Let me use this brush. So I'm going to go in with the color Fresh from the Violet Voss palette, the Holy Grail palette. Color Fresh. I'm going to use this pointed brush and just use just the tip. And I'm not going all the way across the brow, just above where you can actually still see there's no orange. Just kind of go along there. And you're going to buff and blend right there along the edge. You scheduled off? Yeah.
History, neat or easy to find.
Show me used trucks with great deals.
Pretty cool.
Show me the Carfax.
Start your used cars. Get free Carfax. And all new Carfax.com.
When your skin is feeling dry and crinkly, time for Gold Bond Healing Lotion. Penetrates 10 surface layers deep with 7 moisturizers.
We're gonna do the same thing on
Skin
the
is
other
nourished,
side.
healed, healthy looking. Gold Bond Healing. Ultimate lotion, ultimate skin.
How's your cough?
I'm good. I took this 12-hour Mucinex and sent it far away.
Hey, buddy, have you seen a nice...
I do have some blue lipstick we can try out, Yvonne.
Releases fast and lasts 12 hours.
Yvonne's like, you better not put on no blue lipstick. Fired, Lewis. Fired.
Fire pit, last year's 0600. I'd stay close. Morning.
All right. Let me look at this look again and see if I'm missing anything.
When you bundle home and auto, you get more than just savings. You get round-the-clock protection.
Alright, hold on.
Considerations provided by
What do I have on the schedule?
Jumpstart your weight loss with the ketogenic diet. The Keto 30 Challenge is just 4 easy steps. No weird food, no counting points, no mail order meals. Take the Keto 30 Challenge today. Tired of the same old diet? Try the ketogenic diet. The Keto 30 Challenge is just 4 easy steps. It works because it's easy and effective. Transform your life in 30 days, beginning today.
For lots of adventure seekers out there, winter is the jam, especially Misha here. He and his
All right.
friends have been flying around, trying to find a really cool place where they could stop and skate a little bit.
She does have a little highlighter on the brow, so we're gonna go in and do a little bit of that.
They get to play
It just looks like in this picture it's a little deeper under the eye, like the brown is a little deeper.
I mean, it's so clear.
This is Misha Gelb, and he owns a helicopter company and shares a lot of these videos on Pilot Yellow
Right.
YouTube channel, so if you want to check them out, go there. Listen, back to the ice.
So I'm gonna take.
That is cool.
Yeah, you want to see what else is cool?
I did, Mom. I just saw it.
It happens to be a really, really small lake called Grandpa Lake. I'm not going to attempt the actual
He likes the snow, huh?
but it's about 15
All right, I'm gonna take
100 feet, so pretty small. This guy.
the color goat. You know what goat is, right? Greatest of all time. I'm gonna take that color.
Yeah, so that's what he's going to do here. It doesn't
I'm gonna smoke out this bottom lash line with it.
so he's going to
I feel like it needs a little more brown. That picture looks like it needed more.
He's walking on water. It's a miracle. I hope his name is Jesus.
He's a Minnesota boy. That's so cute.
Beatboxing is an old school art form, but this kid, this new school generation, this was
Alright. That's a little bit better. It looks a little more like the picture. Alright. So now I gotta go in and use a little bit of a highlighter in the brow. I know this seems like a lot of work, but I'm gonna use the color Jizza from the Masquerade Mini. It's like a champagne highlight shade.
And if you think that this is just a one-off or you have questions, there's several videos uploaded to this video page.
Okay. Done with all of that. You're watching both. Thank you. Get me some watch time, girl. Louise, hey girl. Alright. So I'm gonna go. Oh, I forgot. I forgot. We do have to put some of that blue in the water line. So what I'm gonna do is mix it with my mixing medium. I have a NYX multitasking mixing medium. I'm gonna take a little bit of that, just barely, just a little teeny tiny bit, teeny tiny, like that much. See? I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna put that on my water line, and then I'm gonna dip into that blue.
Why, sometimes the truth hurts for the fellas. I mean,
And believe it or not, that's gonna stay all day. I know it's eyeshadow, but it will stay all day because that mixing medium really does make it stay.
Save up to 50% off select items in-store only December 26th to January 6th. IKEA.
Good morning. See the blush palettes? No, I did not see it.
Engineers Service Experts. Get new high-quality equipment for 1 month of payment. There's no money down, and maintenance and repairs are no charge. Get new home comfort systems.
Better late than never, girl.
Engineers Service experts at 866 experts.
Peace of mind. It's one of the most important things we can have, and sometimes it's the most elusive, especially if you're dealing with legal issues. We're the law office of Anajar and Levine, and we offer peace of mind with responsive legal help. If you've been in a car accident, let our team of experienced attorneys help you with all your legal rights. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. At Anajar and Levine, we don't just practice the law, we practice what we love. Call the law office of Anajar and Levine for a free consultation.
Hey, it's me, your dry skin.
All right. Got that in my water line. Setting up the phone. Yay! Thank you, Lobo.
We've got to have each other's back.
All right.
And friends, CeraVe, what your skin craves.
She has a bigger waterline than I do, so you can kind of see her eyeliner a little bit better. All right, I'm going to go ahead and use my... It looks like she's not wearing eyeliner on the top, but that's just too bad, so sad, because I'm wearing eyeliner. No, ma'am, not me. No, 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 no. Not me. Not having no more babies. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. This womb is retired, girl.
Yeah.
And it's tired.
Yeah.
We're in high school.
Yeah, I know.
Accelerated programs?
We have that.
Join us at the School Choice Expo on January 12th.
Chill. Tupac. Andresu. Lunch. Chile. Amistad. French. Dual language.
Tenemos eso.
Join us at the School Choice Expo on January 12th.
Accidents can happen at any time, and when you've been injured, you want answers right away. You can call Harold and Harold 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We will answer those questions, start the process, and help you get your life back together. Chat with us at haroldandharold.com or call us 251-1111 anytime. Harold and Harold, don't settle for less than you deserve.
Take Action News Jacks with you everywhere. Download the app today.
One blink.
The IKEA Winter Sale. Save up to 50% off select items in-store only December 26th to January 6th. IKEA.
I can't get those lines straight. Okay. My eye is still watering.
Ollie, you are the soul.
I'm going to do a little bitty wing. I don't want to do anything too extreme because I already have
The pressure is all on me.
dramatic eyeshadow.
And they put videos out on YouTube. We delve into how women make money.
Okay, so
Unfortunately, that doesn't exist.
Ooh, that's harsh.
Christmas diapers on sale. Heck yeah. What picture am I going off of? Shelly sent this to me.
But it happens to be their boyfriends are eavesdropping how the others.
It's not coming in focus. Sorry. I don't know why it's not. My eyes water right there. It's ruining that.
Deflate the header once in a while. That's why.
Go buy them Christmas diapers, girl.
So you're saying...
Buy them up.
Are they calling me movie ugly, or are they saying we're entitled? I'm not sure. I kind of stopped paying attention. It's this thing I do after about 20 seconds of my girlfriend talking. Maybe I subconsciously know that longer conversations with her will always end up with her complaining about some issue in our relationship.
Like you not listening for longer than 20 seconds, which I must add is kind of long.
We both ended up with two handsome boys who we were able to break down and mold into decent human beings. Exactly.
How exactly are you guys making them better?
We also bring culture.
Aww. They do. I didn't know that. Your kids are so sensitive. It sucks.
They always want to do something.
Well, it's kind of good though because you can use the inexpensive ones that'll probably work better, huh?
Straight man on earth knew what the hell he was doing until a woman came into his life.
I couldn't use Loves on my kids.
Moisturizer and not rewear socks before
I don't like Loves. I don't know why.
Need we say?
Yeah, I'm feeling attacked. Good, you should. We're in fact. Put out the more cologne.
Oh Oh my gosh, this is driving me nuts.
It's also impossible to find a hot girl who isn't crazy.
Skip that. That's not true. Shoot. What do you think?
So as soon as there's a hot woman here, we'll investigate it.
Oh, no, you didn't. You know what?
It's messed up, huh?
What?
He said as soon as there's a hot woman here, we'll investigate it.
I seem to only fall for the crazy ones is the issue.
You should be falling for any. You're not supposed to be dating. Alright.
TV's #1 daily
This eye is giving me a problem over here.
Right this minute. A dramatic moment on an open road.
This eye looks all jacked up because my eye was watering. I kind of feel like I need to pull this down.
Hello. Thank you for calling. She's got the voice of a virtual angel. Dang, she's good.
The voice of a virtual angel.
Okay.
Oh, that eyeliner is going straight across my eye because it's liquid. It's like setting into my eye. That's gross.
How a smart team steps up and saves the day. And David Dobrik's hosting a big holiday bash with
The White Elephant Gift Exchange. In my version, we secretly hid $10,000 in one of the gifts.
Secretly hid $10,000 in one of the gifts? That's the kind of party I need to go to. YouTube kicked you out? What? You got the notification? Tell them to stop bullying you.
the unexpected. Yes, where the
You would think that they would want they want the viewers to interact. They're not being very encouraging, are they? It's crap.
They're busting it from the inside trying to get out. This didn't need to happen. It felt like it was happening in slow motion. Wide open, wasn't it? How did you guys not see each other? Police are trying to figure that out. There's an investigation.
Alright, I'm trying to fix this little spot here. It's like
but the good news is there were
my eye was watering.
from this. Now this next video.
They are being so stupid, aren't they? I just, ugh. Can't even.
Distracted driving? Oh no, just
They need to stop aggravating people. Like, mind your own business. I like it when people talk, okay?
wedding photo shoot, the drone just happened to pick up the accident. That's a pretty weird.
Mind your business, YouTube. Mind your business.
Like they suddenly went, oh, there's a gate in front of me, and swerved really hot because they
You found them in purple. What? You know that's right up her alley, girl. For liking too many posts, that's the dumbest thing ever. That is so dumb. For liking too many posts. That's an all-time low, isn't it? Alright. I'm gonna use this blue highlighter today. Wow. It is sparkly. It is blue though. You can definitely see the blue in it.
What they've done with the sport in the last 6 years. They don't have infrastructure for BMX in there. In fact, they say there aren't any BMX parks where they could practice, but that didn't deter them. They created their own BMX world.
What? For saying the anthem is stupid?
Environment, including his body. Yeah, including using each other's bodies as the obstacles. Wow.
But people can cuss and post pictures of themselves in nothing but underwear.
They've become pioneers of the sport in Nigeria, and the fact that they discovered this, they say, kept them away from gangs, kept them away from, like they say,
There's a kitty out there. He saw me through the window. I seen it creeping through the backyard. I'm like, what is that? It's a kitty cat. It's a kitty. Alright. Let's put some ashes. Get some ashes. This eye is still watering. It's sabotaging me.
Traditional knowledge of school, but and outside of the classroom, they also get to see that there are other options. Just look at the kids' faces as they're doing it. They're in awe. They're shocked. They're like, how did you do it? I want to do it too. Yep. It's giving the streets of Nigeria a little bit extra flair.
Oh, really? Huh?
Turks are guiding the Los Angeles Animal Services Specialized Mobile Animal Rescue Team because they're better supplied than many militaries. But that's a good thing, especially when you see the predicament this gull has got itself into.
Wait, it's dangling from the line like fishing line?
Yes, fishing line already wrapped around this poor bird, then got caught on this light, and now it is left hanging there helpless.
See, this is why they're the smart team, because they work smarter, not harder.
That is a bizarre sight, to see a bird in the air, but not flapping its wings.
What?
Well, it takes a couple of quick snips, no problem, and then given a full health check. Now, unfortunately, this is all too common, because
all right.
you know purple paws when you think of purple
Let's see what
paws,
picture you sent.
Because they have paws, well, they too have been called out to help with the seagull caught.
Oh, I think I've seen this. I have seen this. At Five Below. I got one, but it was a different color. Ooh, look at all the snow. It's beautiful.
It's wrapped around its neck, it's wrapped around its beak, so a couple of quick snips there to free it. They put it in this little container, and they take it over to International Bird Rescue, and will take perfect care of it. So stop leaving a fishing line. Purple Paws does mention that these rescues are only possible through donation, so look it up.
Making a mess with his mascara.
What? Siri was a real person.
Me and Siri do not get on.
Me and Siri do not get along, he said.
Starting at 3730 Songbird Circle, 900 feet. Your destination is on the right. Arrive.
Wait, did this woman just imitate Siri? Did she be Siri?
Is it Siri?
It's not. This is Cass. She goes by Hazmat Cass. She's a rapper and producer of
Your
Baltimore.
friend? Why would they do that?
Dang, she's good. Millions and millions of people feel like the two of you do.
Starting at 3730 Songbird Circle, 900 feet. Your destination is on the right. Arrive.
It's like perfectly monotone.
Yeah, it's almost got the reverb of Siri as well. Yeah, and she actually answered questions.
Like, blah. How did you know who did it? Because it doesn't tell you who reports you.
What a surprise! Oh, well, people might have been questioning her authenticity.
I do have talent. I know how to do voice impersonation.
I found my Warrior mascara, y'all.
Know how to
So happy.
Some people thought that she was lip syncing. No.
Hello. Thank you for calling.
Oh, I see. That is so dumb.
The voicemail box has not been set up
Why are
yet.
people so ignorant?
For English,
They
please
literally have no time
Para español,
or have so much time to be doing other stuff.
stay online.
That's not
For
important.
quality purposes, your call may be
It's
monitored or
bullying.
recorded. Thank you. Goodbye.
She would be a great prankster if she answered her phone. Mess with people, making them think they're gonna leave a message. They're like, hey, phone, no, I'm right here.
Yeah.
The purple turned out to be navy.
Someone tells me that she's gonna figure out how to come up on
Why are you yelling at us, Crystal? You were in all caps.
These guys are going shark tooth hunting. Pay dirt. There is historical gold in the Nar Hills. See the prehistoric find of a lifetime.
How old do you think it's going to dry? 5 to 10 million years old.
And
See if these comes in Eddie? No.
Right. Okay. At first I was like, she's being very vocal. Oh, Juliet. She don't have to read your stuff if she don't like it. You know what I mean?
Sadly, I can only bring 3.4 ounces. Silly aviation, super rules.
At first I thought you were, Crystal, at first I thought you were just really excited about the sparkle stuff.
Ball drops during our New Year's sale. Start off the new year with new styles for your home and celebrate with 0% interest for 6 years.
Come on.
Shop and save today.
Lashes need to separate. At first I thought she was like, Andrea, did you see the purple sparkle shoes or something? And they had them in purple.
Because better coverage means better protection. Always.
That's funny. I thought she was really excited. Alright, get these lashes. Let me brush these lashes out because I washed them and cleaned them, sterilized them, and they look a little stiff.
What's the problem here?
Why were there so many roaches? That's what Action News Jax is exposing.
Right.
Inspectors found an employee with infected sore. I'll uncover the list of
Uh-oh,
restaurants
Mom's having a
eat at every
makeup
day.
emergency.
Serious health violations that could make you sick.
Let me look at her picture.
You should have to ask.
Find out what happened.
The original restaurant report tomorrow at 6 on CBS 47 and Fox 30 Action News Jax.
You know, automation saves you so much. You can put more in
Oh, Mom, you shouldn't have did the wings.
Blacksmith shopper.
Yeah, you're in savings on a brand new Lincoln MKZ.
You're good. That's funny.
Side and drive.
You're good, Crystal.
Excuse me.
You know we gotta pick on you.
Double what I was expecting.
Well, it covers all your work and then some,
Then some?
like office supplies.
Those are fish. Well, I'm off to the club. Then some?
Okay. Let's try something new.
And here's your sequin.
I can hug you.
Bring it.
Aspen Dental, we're a different kind of dentist. With up to 30% off dental services and 12-month special financing available. Schedule online or call 1-800-ASPEN-DENTAL.
The Action News Jax family-focused toy drive was a huge success.
There's more blessed to give than to receive.
Thank you for helping patients in our area's only children's hospital.
Gotta help and give back during the holiday season.
All right.
Together with our family-focused partners, we delivered over 1,300 brand new toys to families spending the holidays at Wilson Children's Hospital.
Keep trying, Mom.
The opportunity to
You'll get it.
support is incredible.
We believe in you.
From all of us here at Action News Jax.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Crystal is relentless. That woman does not give up easily.
Closed captioning provided by. This is really almost all we do. For over 10 years, we have offered a free book on
You just cover them up.
Call 1-800.
Margaret said she liked that green eyeshadow I wore yesterday. She said, I like it a lot on you. It wouldn't look good on me. She said, no, you better not, Rochelle. Get on out of here with that stuff, girl.
Thinking they're looking for gold. We're looking for big megalodon teeth. Kind of a different approach to what we usually see on this shelf. What we're going to be doing today is taking these little screens, shovels, we're going to scoop up the gravel, toss it in the screens,
Rochelle, you're a mess.
and we'll shake it out a little bit and see if we have anything in there. And then, as he's pedaling away, suddenly he smells something.
The dugong ribbon. Dugong is similar to a manatee.
It's interesting to see how much history he's holding in his hand. How old do you think that is?
So that's the same age as the shark tooth.
About 5 to 10 million. 5 to 10 million years old. Before you know it, it all gets very exciting.
That's a Lois look. I love it.
Finding that stuff there.
Getting all fancy. Patiently waiting for, oh sweet, you get an apartment office.
We're depositing all the bones and all the teeth and anything dense that couldn't wash away. It's a big Mako shark tooth. It is smooth, it is big, but it's not what we're looking for. They dig and they sieve and they dig and they sieve. Before you know it, pay dirt. Total sport. No, this is the big daddy. A 10-million-year-old megalodon tooth. I'm gonna make a necklace out of this and wear it because that took me all day to find. To kind of randomly find a megalodon tooth when you've been looking for it all day is a bit of a win. So they continue.
I should have took a picture yesterday. I didn't have enough time.
Biggest megalodon tooth of the day. Wow.
I can probably go through my video and like do a freeze frame screenshot.
Police have one of the toughest jobs in the world because not only do they combat violence, they also encounter people at their most extreme, some of their worst days of their lives. But these officers in Cape Coral, Florida, they had their body cams on showing how they responded to some people who were having some tough days.
Would you rather stay here in the area? All right. Well, if you need anything, just call 911. Use their phones or something.
So the officer drives off, but then he realizes, you know what? I gotta do something. So he goes back and he tells the man, hey, come with me.
Hey, come on in the store quick. Let's go look for some socks.
He takes him inside the store and they go on a little bit of a shopping spree.
He's good? What size are you?
And after they get the socks, he says, wait a minute, you need something to eat? He did give him a snack, and this man
is so appreciative.
Alright. You put makeup on Charlotte. Oh my gosh. It didn't go so well. Oh no. You'll keep practicing. You'll get the hang of it. You'll get the hang of it. It'll come together. You gotta do it with tweezers when you got nails. Yeah. Okay. So I still haven't quite figured out like what lipstick I'm gonna do. So let's figure that out real fast. I feel like my lashes are sticking together. My bottom ones and my top ones are like wanting to play together.
He's too fabulous, too cute, and who knows it.
Okay. My natural lashes are just pointing downward.
You know, they're exploring things, they're learning. And of course, mom and dad have to try to be mom and dad and guide him and order him to do things correctly.
All right.
To which he responds well. You can see he's listening. Until he's not.
So you didn't stop me.
And you can hear mom cracking up in the background because they know they've got their hands full with this one.
Come here. Can you please come today? No.
The thing is, Aiden's got better things to do, like learning that he's very flexible and improving his motor functions.
It's late. You have to go to sleep.
I might do this reddish brown. I'm gonna ombre it, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna ombre. I'm gonna ombre. I'm gonna ombre. Alright. I actually am gonna use. Let's see.
Where's this going? See his warped ride that just keeps rolling.
I'm gonna use a brown lip liner. I know that sounds weird, but bear with me.
Got some new spec. Got some more? And his mind is blown. To watch the heartwarming moment he gave into his girl's eye.
Let me see.
If he sees color, now she's gonna see sparkles.
Everything you need is inside. A key that unlocks your childhood dreamland. Childhood magic. We have a fragrance for that. The Holiday Collection by Glade. S.C. Johnson, a family company. NC Disney's The Nutcracker in 4 Realms in theaters November 2nd.
Having a bad dream.
Giving someone a coat. You get 10% off your entire purchase, and someone
She's
gets a
crying
coat.
in her sleep.
Join Burlington's commitment to giving back. You'll feel warm inside, and so will they.
When a nasty cold won't let you sleep, try new NyQuil Severe with Vicks Vapor.
Sometimes she cries in her sleep and she's yelling at somebody to give her back something. Somebody took something away from her. I had it first. Like she.
Stuffy had best sleep and cold medicine.
So frustrated. I just want to find a used car without getting ripped off. You can start your search at the allnewcarfax.com. That might help. Show me the Carfax. Now the car you want and the history you need are easy to find. Show me used trucks with great deals. Pretty cool. Show me the Carfax. Start your used car search and get free Carfax reports at the allnewcarfax.com.
I really like this lip
When
liner.
your skin is
Oh,
feeling dry and crinkly,
his
time for
lashes
Gold
keep
Bond Healing
sticking.
Lotion penetrates 10 surface layers deep with 7 moisturizers, 3 vitamins. Skin is nourished, healed, healthy looking. Gold Bond Healing. Ultimate lotion, ultimate skin.
How's your car?
I feel like there's a lash sticking me in the eye.
Far away.
Hey, buddy, have you seen a nice woman with a cough?
I have a lash in
Use
my
an
eye.
XDM releases fast and lasts 12 hours, not 4. Send coughs far away all day.
Sorry, guys.
What do we got?
Keep an eye on that bridge. Come back in with me. Have a good shift. Fire pit. Last year's 0600. I'd stay close.
get that out. It's hurting me. That's making my eye water.
Should it? When you bundle home and auto, you get more than just savings. You get round-the-clock protection.
Promotional considerations provided by
There it goes.
With the ketogenic diet, the Keto
No, I
30
didn't get
challenge
it.
is just 4 easy steps.
Stuck in my
No
eye.
weird food, no counting points, no mail order meals. Take the Keto 30 challenge today. Tired of the same old diet? Try the ketogenic diet. The Keto 30 challenge is just 4 easy steps. It works because it's easy and effective. Transform your life in 30 days, beginning
It's like
today.
stuck in my eye.
Got some video evidence
Oh,
here
that's
that
what it
there's
was.
no such thing as a stupid idea. In fact, it's pure genius. Master Milo here is improving on perfection. You see he's got his
That was
propane
weird.
tank. He's building himself so something's going to hold it up in the right position.
Oh,
He's going to mount it
I got
inside
it.
this particular vehicle. And then he also makes sure he mounts the most important part.
I'm never putting liquid eyeliner on my waterline again. I should know better than that.
Where's this going?
Okay, back to what I was doing. This lip liner don't look half bad by itself.
Made a very small Volkswagen Golf that when you hammer on the brakes, does this. See, this is a functional robot. Yeah, it actually helps you roll.
This is a Jordana lip liner in the shade Cider. So it's more like a warm tone reddish brown. It's kind of pretty. So I'm going to use this. It almost looks like a Kylie lipstick on it, but it's not. This eye is watering so bad. Oh. Ooh, it's the same color.
Taylor and Michelle have been together since 2016. They've experienced a lot of firsts, including the birth of their first child. And they're about to experience another first, because he's about to try using coma glasses for the very first time.
That is pretty. Ooh.
And his mind is blown. He turns around, he looks at the balloons. He's like, wait, there's all these colors. Was he not expecting to get these? Well, kind of. Because this is a man with a plan. He looks into Michelle's eyes. Taylor's story is pretty unique because he said he didn't realize that he was colorblind. And he took the test on Facebook and realized that he was colorblind. Wow. He finally accepted it. He said it was pretty hard.
Okay, so I'm going to let that dry down. As soon as it dries down, I'm going to take a little bit of this Tarte lipstick and dab that in the center.
To this moment, but the story's not over. He takes out this little box.
I feel like I need to fix this eye so bad. What's wrong, baby? Are you having a bad dream?
He knew he wanted to marry Michelle, so
I might have to use some of that e.l.f. Lock and Seal and put it under my eye.
but he wanted to see her eyes first. And clearly,
Sorry. I don't know why it keeps restarting, but it just does.
Thank you for joining us on Action News Jax right now. I'm Wesley Colbert.
Alright, I'm going to use that e.l.f. Lock and Seal stuff. And I'm going to have to lock in and seal this eyeshadow
AAA wants to get you home safely through January.
because my eye just keeps watering. What's wrong, baby?
And a tow truck will take you and your vehicle somewhere safe.
She's sweating a little bit. Maybe her fever's starting to break. She don't feel like she's got a fever, but because I've been giving her medicine. Poor baby.
Make one call.
Alright.
Carol and Harold. With just one call, you can focus on getting better and let us take care of the rest.
I'm just taking that orange.
Call us. 251-1111. Don't settle for
Putting
less.
it right there. I'm going to take the brown.
Groceries.
Well, we could do another one.
We are out of drinks.
And chips. Get the one with a little red on with the little ripple.
Come on.
I do.
Do what matters to you.
Alright.
We'll do the grocery shopping. Publix Delivery, powered by Instacart.
Thanks, bro.
I want to go.
Publix, where shopping is a pleasure.
I can't go nowhere though because I got to start saving for
Dad,
what you call it.
the art. We have that.
Learn more at the School Choice Expo on January 12th.
We're in high school,
Yeah.
but we're taking college classes.
Yeah.
But we're in high school.
Yeah, I know.
Accelerated programs?
We have that.
Join us at the School Choice Expo on January 12th.
Hi, I'm Carol Burnett, and I'm coming to Rand Theater on February 8th.
Okay, so I'm just applying that lock and seal right under the eye because I don't want to lose any of that color from this eye watering.
Here's your receipt. Have a nice day. Thank you.
Do the same over here. Just in case. This thing kind of does have some fume to it though. I still need to ombre this lip. I feel like this lipstick is not drying down all the way.
Save up to 50% off select items in-store only December 26th to January 6th. IKEA. Welcome to Final
Too much stuff in the store.
Great deals.
I need something to go to snowboard.
Where is my fan? Here it is.
Got into a situationship. So complicated. Let's get you into a better situation with the Corolla hatchback.
To get that dried up so that way you don't have to worry about them eyes watering and messing up anymore.
That's 0% APR on the Toyota Corolla.
We got keys!
Toyo, let's go places.
David Dobrik and his clan are having themselves a white elephant gift exchange. You know how that works. Basically, a bunch of gifts you can pick up, but you can steal. And in this case, the twist is to complete that steal, you have to win a game of rock, paper, scissors.
Welcome to the first
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and put some of the Tarte lipstick right in the center. This is in the shade Salty. Really? They named the lipstick Salty. Come on, that's funny.
This is a David Dobrik video.
I know, right? Get in gear, girl. Alright. Hi, girl.
So, of course, everybody wants to steal that one.
Alright.
A bunch of people play rock, paper, scissors for $10,000.
Always going rock, baby. Oh, you already got some fixed paper. It's still way above paper.
I'm not sure you guys understand how this gonna work. You see these $10,000
Okay.
go from
There,
one
ombre.
person to the next
Ombre!
person.
I do want to go back over with a little lip liner.
Which left us with this one.
If Carly wins this, she wins the 10 grand. If Ilya wins, every single person that played gets $1,000.
Everyone down to their soul hopes that Carly is about to lose, so they can all go home with $1,000 in their pocket.
Yeah, Sharon is killing it. Dude, if she wins, she loses because everybody's gonna hate her. She got paid.
Blending, blending, yes. Alright, I'm done. Finally done. Yeah, this Tarte lipstick was way better than the first one I put on. It was really sticky.
I'm craving something
I didn't like that.
The ceramides and CeraVe. They help restore my natural barrier so I cannot get moisture and keep us protected. We've got to have each other's backs and fronts. CeraVe, what your skin craves.
It's cancer. These words in the top.
Okay, I'm really done. I need to get out of here now, so. Alright. Hope you like it. Makes me want to blend it so bad, but I know it's a cut crease, so I can't. Right, and then keep blending. I hate me too. I hate the sticky lippies too. But it's not sticky anymore now that I use the Tarte one. These Tarte lipsticks are really good. I do feel like it's a little patchy, but who cares? Alright, y'all. I'll see you later. I should be getting off early enough. I know I say this all the time to do a selling video, but I really need to do one tonight. And if I end up not working tomorrow, I will definitely do one tomorrow. So, I'll see ya. Mwah. Bye. You too. Bye, Michelle.